Motherfuckers come on, 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 motherfuckers come on. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38s, 9, 9, 10 Mac 10s, the shits never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 357 bitches. Biggie Smalls, the millionaire, the mansion, the yacht, the 2 weed spots, the 2 hot blocks. That's how I got the weed spot. I shot Dread in the head, took the bread and the lamb spread. Little Gotti got the shotty to your body, so don't resist or you might miss Christmas. I tote guns, I make number runs, I give MCs the runs dripping. When I put my clip in the AK, I slay from far away. Everybody hit the D-E-C-K. My slow flow's remarkable. These two Mateo, now we smoke weed like Tony Montana, slip the yo-yo. That's crazy blunts, mad L's. My voice excels from the avenue to jail cells. Oh my God, I'm dropping shit like a pigeon. I hope you're listening, smacking babies at the christening. So you better grab your pistol, cause if you sit still, I'm gonna make your fucking shit spill. And I'm talking about buckets, why did I have to do it? So that said, fuck it, you got a gun, nigga, bust it. Cause I got more shots to pop ya, big papa, breaking you off something proper. Signing off is the hardcore rap singer, aka rap slinger, bring it anytime. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Well, welcome in everybody to the first running of the Kiwifactor Mainland Stockcar Teams Championship. And well, in with the comms box with me early at this stage it is Mr. Trent Watson. And how are you, mate?
Oh, bloody good, bro. How about yourself?
Oh, yeah, fizzing, mate. Can't wait for this one. Teams
racing.
I'm
looking forward to it.
It's been a while since we've seen the old stock car mod used for teams racing, so it's going to be a treat tonight, that's for sure. There's 9 teams entered. We've had a couple pull out, so it's a bit of a shame, but one of them was the Australian team, so no surprises there, really.
Yeah. No, they already knew their fate. Trying to rumble with us Kiwis, mate?
Yeah, for sure. So I believe we've got few chats coming up with some drivers up and down pit lane before we get underway, and it looks like we've already got one waiting in the wings already there, Trent.
Yeah, we got someone keen already.
So we'll drag him in and you can have a bit of a yarn with him.
Sweet. Hadley, mate. How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, good, bro. Yourself?
Yeah, bloody great, mate. I'm fizzing for tonight. So, just get a bit of info. Who are you racing for tonight, Headley?
Central Coyotes.
Yeah, bloody great looking skins too. I like the replica, mate. They're looking good.
Yeah, old 32 designs with the mahi.
Yep, yeah, Ethan Curran on the mahi as usual. Always does a fucking superb job with the skins, so round to give him props for that one. How do you think the boys are going tonight? And who do you have first up?
So we have THD first up, the Disciples. So guys that I haven't even bashed bumpers with for a long, long time. So be good to have a bit of a crack with them boys again. And I think the boys are ready for it. We had a pretty good practice last night, just running some laps and just trying some bits and pieces. So yeah, I think we're all good to go. I think the boys are ready for it. I'm ready for it. You know, it's going to be a good sort of night.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, definitely. Watching last night, I must say you were one of the outstanding teams, performance-wise. Seem to have everything ready to go with roles between drivers and stuff, and everything's sort of clicking in between the teams. So yeah, no, I think he's got quite a good shot at taking it out. And yeah, obviously, your name. We haven't seen the Hadley Boyce name in the scene for a while, so it's a good name to see come back.
Well, it was. I did say that I was going to be offering my services to be a spare driver, and I ended up getting thrown into the main lineup, or else I would have been, in the combox. So it'll be good to go because I mean, racing alongside Ethan on Wreckfest as well. The bit of chemistry there, racing with Stu before, and then going in fresh with Matt, Jono, and Marcus for a team. So, and it seems to be that the team's working as it should.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
You're pretty much supposed to jump into a team and make sure everything's all good, and you're not gonna knuckle each other and do anything silly. So there's no real sort of game plan tonight. We'll just sort of take it as it comes. Of course, we haven't raced the Disciples in practice or anything, so it's sort of going to be a bit of a fresh team to us. So it might take a little bit of testing and playing around in the first few laps before we sort of set a plan up. But everything changes pretty quickly in teams. So
you can have a game plan and then it can all get thrown out lap one.
Yeah, for sure.
How the dice rolls in the teams, but the Coyotes have it sorted. Full of heavy hitters, mate. So no, I'm sure you'll be fucking ready to go.
Yeah, look like we've got our head screwed on. So everyone seems to be with the communications dialed in. So I think the boys will be ready to go. Just have a bit of crack at this thing and see if we can make it through to the finals.
Yep, yeah, definitely, man, definitely. But yes, I think I'd do the same too, and definitely slot you straight into the main running team and instead of only a sixth sort of criminal, putting you in the sixth driver. I'd rather have you ready to go straight away. So no, I don't blame Ethan for making that move.
Yeah, but even the good thing is that we've got a good solid sixth driver in there as well.
Exactly.
So it's not going to be like you throw in a sixth driver and he's super super rusty. So it's going to be good, and it should be good fun with these boys.
Yep. So you've got I believe you're race 1.
Yep, opening race. So it'll pretty much determine the night for us. We can either go good or start off shit and set the tone for the meeting. But I'm hoping that the boys will knuckle down and get into it right from the get go.
Yeah, no, that's what I quite like about the Coyotes. It's easy to go from sort of laughing around, having fun with the boys, and then once it's time, it's go time.
Yeah,
screwed on, ready to go, game face on.
But yeah, looking forward to seeing some trains go off the end at turn 3.
Turn 3 is going to be messy, especially with the amount of cars that get sent out the track every time you get latched on. It's sort of just as soon as someone's latched on, try and just drive it out, hold on to your wheels, fucking hope for the best that you don't get sent fully.
The 1.2s are going to be definitely interesting to slow down. It's more of a slow down than a complete stop. So it'll be probably all about the eliminations as not such as stopping them dead.
Yeah, no, there's going to be quite a few fucking clangers there, as we can see on the stream already. As clangers goes down.
I've just quietly, Trent. They can't see that, but Just quickly, Hadley, good to have you back, mate. Been a while since we've seen you on track, that's for sure. And I think last time we saw you here was commentating. So yeah, all the best for tonight with the Coyotes. Certainly a strong-looking lineup. And yeah, I'm picking you guys and maybe the Grizzlies to meet in the final if you don't meet before that. So no pressure.
Yeah, no, it's going to be an interesting one, but yeah, looking forward to battling out for some old heads with like the THD boys, which I haven't raced with since I've been back as well. So it'll be good to get a couple of Morse code bumper work going on. But yeah, looking forward to it. It's been a while since been in teams, but I've always had that team's head still with me, so it's not a sort of be all end all. Like I haven't lost my touch, so. Yeah, should be good to go, and hopefully the boys can pump it through these first two qualies, and then we'll see how the points shake out with the rest of them.
All the best for tonight anyway, and we better get on with the next one before we run out of time. So yeah, all the best for tonight, Hadley, and yeah, send it, mate.
Yeah, cheers, Brad and Trent. Hopefully we catch up with you a couple of times later in the night.
Yeah, mate, awesome. Cheers.
Yeah, mate. All the best, bro.
Cheers.
Well, there it is. Your thoughts from the Central Coyotes spokesman, I guess, Hadley Boyce. And yeah, I just, sorry, Trent, I forgot to say we just got the drive interview screen up at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's super.
Well, I guess we'll drag up the next bloke. I know he's a bloke that normally gets a segment on our Ends car streams. And I guess tonight, part of the newly formed Moorpork monarchy. It is Lord Moorpork, I believe his name is. David Gray. David, good to have you in the comms box again, mate.
Yeah, cheers, boys. How's it going? Great introduction, I must say.
Bloody good, brother.
Fucking good, eh? Yeah, no, it's pretty good, eh? Pretty fizzing. Obviously, the new team, like you say, as of all the great ideas, sorry, I made up the idea of starting my own team up on the piss. As I think I was about 12 bottles deep and was like, fuck it, let's just round up a bunch of good cuts that I like, and pretty much, that's pretty much what we've done, kind of like a Orange Roughies North Island Select kind of thing. Well, except for Scott, he's South Island, but pretty much just got a bunch of blokes that I like and needed a team and thought, we'll chuck one together and see how we go. So here's the final product, and had a couple practice nights on Tuesday, a couple races, and we'll see how we go.
How'd the boys go in the pracky? You seem to gel together pretty well.
Yeah, we went all right for a bunch of delinquents. We're at run 1-3 races, lost 3. So obviously, we're in a pretty hard grid tonight, pretty hard pull, with obviously the THD team and the Coyotes, who I personally think, fuck
there'll be a bit of personal beef there. That first race,
I'll be flying my big Moorpork flag, but I personally think the Coyotes are one of the better teams to beat. They're a very stacked team. Obviously a team that we're going to go try and disrupt, but you've got to be realistic. That team is fucking stacked, man. And obviously, me and Jamie were actually at Waikarekia Park last night when the draw got announced, and we saw we were taking each other on first. So she's a bit of a quiet ride home. But obviously, the old Facebook group chats and messages been going off all day. Just me and Jamie throwing each other a bit of shit. So it should be good for the banter.
Mates too, brother.
It's good mates too.
I tell you what, David.
Next time on the piss if he wins.
I tell you what, mate. From someone as far as calling the races goes, that's probably the race that I'm looking forward to the most tonight. The Moorpork monarchy coming up against one of the THD teams. It's going to be an absolute ripper.
Yeah, it should be good.
The Moorpork monarchy cars will come out looking bloody phenomenal.
Yeah, big ups to Bert Cardwell. Obviously, a fucking absolute legend. Originally was going to be a member, but a bit of goss here, but fortunately he got poached under our noses. So, but big ups to him, for his support and doing all the skins, should I say. Like, I know all of us boys really appreciate it, and it's come out well. Some of these sponsors are a bit questionable. I don't know if you boys have seen the cars. I only knew about some of the sponsors by the time they got on the cars, so very questionable, but hey, you can't complain.
They look the goods, mate. So that's the main
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, man, those should be good. Hopefully they don't have any sponsors underneath because we don't need to be seeing those tonight. But but yeah, like I said, yeah, can't wait to rip it and see how we go. Like, yeah, anyone out watching that wants to support a team, fucking jump on the bandwagon. Well, we're not the best team out there. I kind of say like, when you're walking out of a pub at 2 a.m. and all the 10s have gone home, and you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to settle for a 3 because it's reliable, it's going to get me home, and I can drop it home in the morning and hopefully get a packed lunch as well. So that's kind of what we're bringing to the table. But yeah, like I said, can't wait to rip it, and hopefully the Warhawks get through for tomorrow night.
Yeah, bro. I'll be hissing for you, mate.
Yeah, cheers, brother.
Well, cheers for dropping in anyway, David, and yeah, all the best with that newly formed team tonight, and it's going to be a bloody ripper to finally see them out there and get to call that first race for you guys, that's for sure.
Yeah, no dramas. Cheers, boys, for the chat.
Yeah, cheers,
All the
mate.
best, big dog.
Cheers, boys.
All right, I think next we might actually bring in the spokesperson. Who's Prophet for? Is he the Hawke's Bay Hornets, is he?
Yes, the Hornets.
Okay, we'll drag him up for a bit of a yarn, Mr. Jimmy Prophet himself. He's mid-chat in the other channel, but it doesn't matter. How are you, Jimmy? How's things going, mate?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad at all.
Well, of course, are you just the spokesman, or are you actually captaining the Hornets tonight?
For now, we'll see what happens. I'll probably end up being just a spokesman for tonight, but yeah. See
Obviously, Mr. Prophet being current 3NZ himself, so he's got a bit of speed behind him. How do you think the boys are going to go tonight, mate?
We're all pretty much relaxed. Just, we don't have high expectations. Just go out there, have a bit of fun, cause some carnage.
And that's usually the way that works the best, mate. Just go out there and just go and blow people to bits, bro, and then get that dub, mate.
Pretty much, yeah.
So,
fun.
Who do you have first up? Your first race?
So, from memory, we have the Greymouth Grizzlies first, and then our second race, we've got the Punishers, Palmerston North Punishers.
Yeah, that'd be a big race there against the Grizzlies, one of the favourites at the moment. Obviously, a bit of a stacked team, but you reckon the Hornets have what it takes to take out the Grizzlies? Deny them a final spot?
Yeah. I reckon we could gel together and we can get the job done, but yeah, we'll just see how everything goes out on the first lap, eh?
That's the one, mate.
Well, just quick rundown of your team there, James. Who you got, bro, in the lineup?
So, in our lineup, we have Thomas McEwen. He's the sole creator of our team.
Of course, real-time street stock driver.
Yeah, he races.
Must have stand down himself.
Premier Speedway class in New Zealand.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Hey, and then we've got Peter May, old Four Finger Pete. Yeah, he's been around with us for a little while now.
He's been around the block, definitely. He's a good experienced veteran to have in the side.
Yeah, exactly. All the experience counts. And, in fact, we've got the 2NZ of Kevin Miles as well. So
we've got two current New Zealand members in the squad. That could be a bit of an advantage.
Yeah. It's going to be we've been talking amongst each other, and we've got a big target on our back already with having the numbers and whatnot. But
yeah,
it is what it is. We all go out there to have fun and race each other like it's nothing.
Exactly, bro.
And then, unfortunately, we had Bailey Cartwright, but he's had to pull out due to some other commitments and whatnot this weekend. So we've had to bring in Leo Sowerberry.
Oh, there you go, poster boy himself.
Yeah. Oh, he was happy as when he saw that poster, mate. I'll tell you that much.
Just quickly touch on that while you bring it up, mate. Of course, a massive shout out to JPH at Rapid Designs, mate. Without that bloke, the stream certainly won't look as good as what it's going to tonight, and the promotional posters and everything too to go with it, man. Spot on from that bloke.
Oh, he's a legend. JPH is a legend.
He's always on to it, top-notch lad.
Yep.
Legend.
Well, cheers, James, for coming in for a chat. It looks like there's only going to be a few captains who are brave enough to get on the mic and have a bit of a yarn on the stream. So at least some of you are man enough. So,
Yes.
mate, all the best with the team tonight. And yeah, well, basically, we know you got to make that top 8. So I guess points in every race important for the night. I guess your main aim going into it.
Yeah, pretty much. Just get as much points as we can, so then we can qualify and see where we end up coming out as. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
too
no-
right. It's, as teams racing goes, you never know what happens. You know, if a couple of cars get turned over, turns 1 and 2, mate, anything can happen in a team's race.
Yep.
Mate, in that first lap or even the second lap, you never know what could happen. You could lose a car, you can even gain a few spots. You never know.
Well, I mean,
especially
it's
with turn 3.
I mean, until that checkered flag drops, you never know, eh? And just recently
Exactly.
at Huntley, we all saw that in the Superstock teams. You know, the All Stars there. So, but it's not over until that checkered flag's done. So,
Pretty much. Yeah. No. Cheers, lads.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
yeah, cheers,
All the
mate.
best, Jimmy.
All right, looks like we've got. We'll get them in. One of the new teams tonight racing, of course, signed up recently, the Rawiri Ram Raiders, and mate, hopefully I get your name right. Is it Tiariki Rawiri joining us for a yarn
Yeah, mate.
tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, how good, mate? How good is it? Good to have you on board tonight, and well, a new team. It's always good to see new guys getting amongst the racing here at Kiwifactor.
Right, it's definitely good. Yep, been having a lot of fun.
Yeah, too right. Of course, you want to do a bit of an introduction of your team, who you got racing with you tonight. Has Daytona managed to sort of shit out, or what?
Oh, now you know DT, no good. But yeah, now we got Pinochle, Daytona, and Uncle Doug. Got all the Rawaris on this team.
Oh,
Hopefully make a name for ourselves tonight.
Team full of hitters, mate. Can't wait to see the Ram Raiders out there put on a show.
It's definitely going to be good.
well, I mean,
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
it's definitely a famous name amongst the Stockcar circles up at in the Auckland region. Of course, Blue Rawiri, one of the big hitmen in the stock cars back in the days, and the list goes on. Really, now right through to the new up and comer. Of course, you mentioned Pinochle and the mini stock tearing it up there at the moment at Wakaraka. So massive family name in the sport. So yeah, now trying to make a name for yourselves in online racing, eh?
Yeah, bro, that's the one. Well, we can't afford to drive the big things, so we'll drive these.
Yeah, too right.
Too right, mate.
That's the way to go. You got to do it one way or another, eh?
Yeah. No, most definitely. And this way you don't wake up sore either.
Yeah, too right. And you don't really have to pay to fix the damage either, mate. You just hit that escape button in a brand new car, eh? Get amongst that.
Free of charge. Who do the boys have up first tonight? Who are you facing first?
Who do we have up first? I don't actually remember.
Mate, it's basically turn up and see what happens, eh?
That's the one, mate.
Yeah.
I believe you guys are coming up against. I think it's one of the THD teams. I'm pretty sure you guys are facing us tonight.
Yes, they got the Degenerate race too.
Yeah.
That'll be a good race.
Whoever it is, we'll give them a good run for their money. We'll try
That's
to
the one.
anyway.
That's the one, bro.
That's the one. And if all else fails, just send it, mate. See what happens.
Yeah. Just put someone out the track, bro. That's all we want to see.
Well, it's good to have you come in for a chat anyway, and we appreciate that. And all the best for tonight. It's going to be a hell of a meeting, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me, boys.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
All the best, bro.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Well, the next one waiting in the wings, I believe. Well, we should be getting some others joining us shortly. Bert Carter.
Yeah, hopefully. We want to get Bert in here.
Big bad Bert, he can't be too far away, and we've put the call out for Stubbsy to get amongst it too. So,
yeah.
But we'll drag him in for now. The captain, I believe, of the Palmerston North Punishers tonight, it is Brad Curran. Brad, good to have you on board, mate.
Yeah, good to be.
How you feeling about tonight?
Oh,
Confident?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Go out there to have fun, really.
That's the main thing, bro. As long as you're out there having fun, then that's the main thing. Who you got in your lineup tonight? Who's driving for you in the Punishers team?
Oh, well, there's me, the captain. Then there's Rob, Hanson, Lance, Tama, and old newcomer Justin Jessup.
Yeah. Obviously, Mr. Tama being quite fresh to the mod, and he's already getting to grips with it. Or, in a couple of days he's raced. He's got the pace out there. He's definitely hard to catch already, and he's for how fresh he is. So you got a bit of an underdog team there, mate. I reckon you should pull out a couple of upsets.
Yeah, well, if we do, we do. If we don't, then we're here to have fun. But hey, I'm sure as hell don't want to be that very dead-end team.
Yeah, it'll be tough with only the one team. I believe if it's still 9 entered, only the one team missing out on day 2. But just go out there and have fun, mate, and send people out the track, bro. That's what we want to see. Get the combox for them, mate. So.
Hopefully, get old Brad cheering with his cowbells, eh?
Yeah, mate. Hey, all I'm here to see is basically cars flying through the air. It's like real life. That's what we go for. So you got to send it really, foot to the floor, mate. See what happens on the other side of the corner.
Oh, that's what I'm like. If I'm in for a shot, I just keep it wide open. I don't stop.
Nah, you got to take this shot, mate, because it might not appear
If you're committed, you're committed. You keep going. You don't try and stop, because it just makes matters worse.
Yeah, too right. Well, it's good to have you come in for a chat. Did we touch base on who was in your team tonight?
Yep, we did.
We did. Yeah, missed that. Sorry, I've got a million things going on at once in the background here. So, yeah. Well, all the best for tonight, mate. And a couple of tough races tonight. And, let's see how you go.
Yeah, we'll see how
all the best, bro.
Cheers,
Brad. All right.
Oh,
look, this one's going to be a ripper, mate. I'm just going to get a few more messages out in the background. You can take this one away. He's muted himself for some reason, but
he's getting his vocals ready. He's got a whole fucking paragraph to read up here.
He's warming up the vocals, you reckon? He's got the speech prepared. We'll get him in. We'll drag him in here. Of course, it is the captain for the Holland Hooligans. It is Mr. Bert Cardwell. Bert, welcome aboard, mate.
Hi, family.
Yo, what a Bert, bro. How's it going? How you feeling for tonight? Pumped up, ready to go?
Oh yeah, mate. I can just ready to get amongst it.
Mr. 1NZ ready to put on a show.
Ready to see some people in themselves going for the big kill shots in turn 3.
Oh, turn 3 is going to be messy, man. So who you got in the Holland Hooligans racing beside you tonight?
We got myself, and we got the Christchurch duo of Aaron Hutton and Dan Patrick, and then we got 2 former Annihilators in Jono Smith and Scott Kinton.
Being loyal to the Bert name. So.
Yeah, so should be good.
Yeah. Who do you have tonight? Who are your 2 races against tonight?
We've got the South Auckland Ram Raiders, and then we've got the one of the THD teams. I think can't remember which one it is. The heavily disabled or whatever they're called.
Oh, shots fired!
Oh, shots are firing.
But whichever one of them's got the more experienced 1.2 drivers, which is a little bit of a worry.
Yes, no, that'll be a good race.
The mod's a bit of a evening out compared to KSS.
Yeah,
especially in a track like this, where if you overcommit, you're probably going to dusty yourself.
Yep, and you definitely end up out the track, as a lot of us experienced last night.
Yeah, just make sure you don't call out someone for cutting the grass when they haven't, eh?
Mate, is your name Dion Henderson?
I don't know.
You better finish both races.
Depending on what happens, it might be Keegan All. We'll see what happens.
Mr. Parkshot. Well, get amongst it, folks. It's certainly shaping up to be a ripper 2 nights racing course. We touched on it earlier. The big thing's going to be about points tonight. So even if you don't get the win, you're going to hope that you get those finishing points.
Yes, race smart. not necessarily hard. Like turn 3 kill shots. We'll put those away for tonight, unless they're 100% on. But even if you're sitting in 6th, but if you only called it a half a lap behind 5th, just push on.
Well,
Yeah.
you touched on it there, smart racing, and that turn 3 and 4 is going to be where a lot of races are decided, I think. And you go for those big shots in that corner, it could end up being costly or it could pay off. It's 50-50 here at Woodford Glen.
Yeah, but being the cockpit version, there's a little bit of a shelf there around 3 and 4. So if you're smart, use it to your advantage. Whereas most guys will try and go too cautious and might end up on the rumble strip. And pretty sure the referees will be keeping an eye on that. So you don't want to go dropping positions and losing valuable points by being relegated for rumbling it up.
Yeah.
Of course, Bert, you are one of the guys who organises a lot of this racing in the background, and I personally, from me, just a big shout out to you and the admin for letting us come along and broadcast this racing to the people. Of course, we get a bit rough around the edges at times, but we hope the show's going to be a goodie tonight.
Oh, it might be coming into winter, but there ain't no snowflakes around here, so
Be right, boy.
Yeah, well, it's labelled R18 for a reason, but
keep it real. But appreciate the thanks for what we do, but also thanks to you guys, because since the 2 rounds of NZs, we've probably had 50 or 60 extra members sign up. So it's just spreading the word, and the old request line's getting a bit piled up. So if you have sent a request, don't stress. We will get to you.
Plug it, Bert. This is your chance, mate. Get amongst it. Tell everyone now the early viewers are in there watching, and just let them know, mate. Let them know how to get amongst this racing tonight.
You can find Kiwifactor on Facebook, and there's just 3 simple questions to answer. And that's mainly to weed out the lurkers and creepers, because obviously you need a PC to do this. So question number 1 is, do you have a PC? And if you answer no, you're probably not going to get in, because you can't really race without a PC. So and then the other questions are just try and make sure you're a real human and that you're actually interested in speedway, as we do have the odd fakie try and get through from a salty band customer or whatever. So it's quite amazing the length some people go through just to come back and play a game. But it's at the end of the day, like shit gets heated on track and off track a bit, but at the end of the day, it's just somewhere you can come and switch off from real life for a couple of hours on a couple of nights a week, and it's all fun and games in the end.
Too right.
All super pumped up about it, but So,
and you also get to meet new people and
you do.
names that you haven't talked to before, and
then come big real life events like Palmy Teams, that you end up meeting people and you can finally put faces to names and whatnot.
Yeah, no, it's quite cool. The Palmy Teams event every year, getting to meet the newer members that are joining and who you sort of form the friendship with online, virtually, and then you get to properly meet them. And
I can give you a hot tip on something we might be looking to implement at Kiwifactor in the next couple of weeks. A bit of an exclusive.
Yeah, go
on. We're looking at starting not so much a newbie league, but there will be like a newbies race, which will happen pre-qualifying.
Yes.
Way to ease them in, and the winner of that will get to then join big boy qualifying. And then every 4 to 5 weeks we'll be looking to move a few people up, just because we've had so many people join, and they a few of them think it's a rive and drive like Wreckfest or Xbox or whatever the little kids are into these days. Roblox. It takes a bit of skill, so just to not so much punish them, but just to give them a bit of experience before they go jumping on and wrong people off and having their nights ruined from then on, sort of thing.
Just to sort of show them how the racing is and what the standard is and all that. Not just turn up and go and blow people to bits.
Them in and share some setups with them and whatnot, so they're not just in the deep end.
Yeah. No, it's an awesome idea, but it'd be good for the newbies to get to be able to sort of ease into the mod.
Just trying to finalise a few bits and pieces for it, but it should be we should be able to get it off the ground. And yeah, like I say, it provides them a few extra races, especially if week in, week out they're not quite making it through qualifying.
Yeah, bloody right.
But
Well,
yeah,
cheers, Bert, for coming in for a chat anyway. And, mate, it's awesome to hear that the new numbers are getting on board. And, yeah, it's certainly going to be a ripper couple of nights racing. And all the best for tonight.
yeah, cheers, guys, and hit it hard in the box.
Yeah, we
Always,
will, mate.
bro.
Cheers.
All the best, Bert, bro.
All right, looks like we've got waiting in the wings, Captain, probably for what I would say one of the favourites for this Mainland Teams Championship. It is Brandon Niven, mate. Good to have you on board tonight.
Hey mate, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Of course, the Greymouth Grizzlies, well, formerly known as several different names across the seasons here at Kiwifactor. But tonight running the GM, you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it should be something different, eh? Bit of 1.2 teams. Can't go wrong with teams at any mod.
Yeah, too right. And well, do you want to introduce your team quickly?
Ah, shit. I'll try to remember it. Got myself in 15 GM. Bryce Cross in the 25 GM. Regan Ogle. Oh, sorry, no, I missed one. Liam Earl in the 35 GM. Regan Ogle in the 46. Fucking
Game.
James Wilson in the 78, and Blair Richardson in the 88.
Very strong team there. It's definitely one of the best on paper. One of my personal favourites to take out the event.
Yeah, well, we come to a conclusion that you know, we always end up versing the scrappers or some shit when it comes to teams, so we thought we'd take two of their members, and it's worked in our favour. So.
But mate, who have you guys got first up, race one?
2 seconds. I believe we have the Hawke's Bay Hornets up first, and then in our second race we're up against the Palmerston North Punishers.
A couple big, couple good races there for the boys. Boys will be
Oh,
hustling for
that's it, eh?
tonight.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's teams, eh? Anything can happen. Fucking
Exactly, bro. Yep, too right.
everyone's got a strong team in my eyes, so yeah.
Well, you touched on it there. Everyone can beat everyone in teams racing. You get a couple of good hits in, mate. Disable a couple of cars, and it's anyone's race.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, turn 3, I think we're going to see quite a bit of minces coming from you fellas. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it inside the fence tonight.
Yeah.
Last night and managed to send myself more than I did send other cars, so we'll try to rectify that.
Oh, no, this track's wounding for wind-off. So, oh yeah, I'll put him out. Oh no, I'm out the track. Yeah, nice, sweet.
Yeah.
All good.
That's all part of it, eh?
Cheers, Brandon, for dropping in, mate. Not far away now from what is the drivers chat, which you guys are all going to get told lectures, I guess. You know, make sure you don't do grass cuts, all that. Don't get your Hemi mower out or anything like that.
Yeah. No, I think the Red Walk is parked up for the season, so we should be right.
There you have it. Well, all the best for tonight, Brandon, and no doubt, mate, we're going to be chatting with you come closer to finals time tomorrow night. I've got no doubt about that.
Yeah, bro. All the best, brother.
Cheers, boys. And yeah, good luck to everyone else out there too, eh?
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers, have a good one, boys.
You too, brother.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to get this bloke in next. It's been a bit of a time. Well, I can tell you, it's going to be the first time we've ever spoken to him on stream. And tonight, he's going to be flying the flag for the Helpless Degenerates course, one of the THD teams. And it is the captain. It's none other than the man himself, Jordan Stubbsy Smith. How are you, mate?
Oh, kia ora.
How's things going, buddy?
Oh, yeah, you know, pretty good, mate. Pretty good, just chilling.
Just chilling.
Good to have you in here, though.
Yeah, get some warm up laps in, are you? Or you're not ready for that just yet?
No, just had my tea, mate. You put the hustle on me, so I haven't even loaded that up yet.
Oh shit! Trying to rush things along already, eh?
Yeah, that's all right.
It's no good, mate. Well, you want to just introduce your team for us? Of course, the THD team rebranding, I guess, this season. We've gone with the Helpless Degenerates. Can you remember who's in your team? Or
We've got Mr. Tegan Tory. He's known to be quite fast, and he's quite reliable out there.
Yeah.
And then new guy into the team, Richard Joy. Bit of an unknown. Well, from myself anyway, but should be pretty exciting. And then the ever fast Mr. JPH. And me and Mr. Luke Hunter just gonna make up numbers.
just turned up to make up the numbers, eh? Well, you hear some of those names, mate, and those guys got plenty of pace to burn, and no doubt you guys are going to have a big play in the final outcome tonight, and you'll be hoping to just make that top 8 and see what happens tomorrow night come quarterfinals time.
Yeah, it's all about trying to get through to the finals night, so see what we can do, and hopefully we bring some entertainment along.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of entertainment. Hopefully, a shitload of rollovers to go with it.
Yep.
And it's been, for the likes of yourself, you haven't teams raced this mod yet. You've done a little bit of racing it, I guess, at ASR previously, but you're looking forward to teams racing?
Oh, I'm fizzing for this one, mate. Fizzing for it. I feel like the ASR League last year was a whole teams race for me. It was a bit of fun there, blocking and stuff, so no, we should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Out there and send it tonight, I think.
Yeah, so you're right, of course. The brake's not as good as the Superstock mod, so someone comes in behind you, mate, she's hold on and hope for the best.
Yeah. No, I learnt that the other week.
As soon as someone lets you on, it's like, oh, fuck, here we go again.
Yeah, pretty much just tighten the belts, and go.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, that's the one.
Should be a fizzler, I reckon, tonight.
Well, I know you're a little bit hesitant in coming in for a chat tonight, but cheers anyway, Jordan, and we'll talk to you 2 more times throughout the night, obviously after each race, but hopefully the boys can get the mahi done tonight, and we see yous lining up in the big quarterfinals tomorrow night.
Yeah, mate. Here's hoping, eh?
Yeah, awesome. Cheers,
Yeah,
cheers for dropping in, bro, and all the best.
No worries.
All the best, Jordan, bro.
Cheers, bro.
All right, we'll just drop him down there, and I'm going to tell you now. Just we got drivers briefing. It's going to be getting underway around 6:20. So just quickly, I'm going to drag up a guy that's making his debut for teams racing tonight, and he's going to be doing it all the way from Australia, and he is going to be joining that bunch we talked about earlier, the Moorpork Monarchy, and it is Sean Knight. Sean, good to have you in the comms box, mate.
Cheers, boys. Cheers for having me.
Well, a newbie to the ranks of the online stock car world, and, well, not so much in the real world, because you've done plenty of racing over in Australia with the wingless sprints and, of course, the Australian stock cars and everything, but this is a whole new ball game. Are you looking forward to it?
I am looking forward to it, mate. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm still trying to get the grips of the car, but yeah, it should be a good night of carnage.
I guess the best thing that comes with the online racing, and that is the lack of the damage bill and lack of injuries when you do get wound off the end and your car gets destroyed. So it's certainly a good thing as we get older.
Yeah, 100%, mate. The only fear you've got is falling out of your seat.
Yeah, no, mate. Well, it's good to have you up in here in the comms box. Of course, one of the newbies amongst the ranks. And well, how many meetings have you actually done in the individual cars and the stock cars? It can't be too many.
Individual cars, I think I've done about 5.
And of course, you had the opportunity the other night to have a bit of a practice in the teams racing. And well, what did you think of it?
Oh, yeah, it was all right. I just got a bit hungry and carried away. So, yeah, it was all right. It was different.
It's pretty easy to keep your foot up it and try and wind someone off the end, eh?
Oh, 100%, especially when you don't have them rules in Aussie, mate, and you've got them on here. May as well use it.
Yeah, too right. Well, it's good to have you in here for a chat. Cheers for coming in, and well, all the best for tonight. And I'm not going to wish you too much luck, mate, because you are coming up against one of the THD teams, and for my picking, that's going to be one of the races of the night. So.
Yeah, mate, that should be an interesting race. I'll tell you what, we've been cutting some laps now, and yeah, we've been mixing it up with them, so it should be fun.
Yep. You're in the pod already. That's what we like to hear, bro.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Well, all the best, Sean, and like I say, mate, cheers for coming in, and yeah, if we don't get to chat to you tonight, hopefully we'll see you out there tomorrow night mixing it up again.
Too easy, boys. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, no worries.
All the
Cheers.
best, bro.
All right, thank you. See you, boys.
Cheers.
All right, I tell you what. Oh, he's just changed channels. I was going to drag him in quickly. He's going to be in for a surprise if we do get him in here.
We got a few keen captains there, so
he changed.
Bloody has them for racing tonight.
Well, yeah, I think that's it. Well, that's all we're going to hear from as far as the team drivers go. It's been good getting their early thoughts on things. Just set up some sounds and shit in the background, and we'll get amongst it. Of course, only 12 minutes to go, and we'll be getting into the first race. And Trent, who's your thoughts, mate? Who's your early picks to get it done?
My early picks, my personal favourites, the Greymouth Grizzlies and the Coyotes are my two picks that I've got to at least meet each other in the finals or semis. Anyways, they've both got quite strong teams. All good, all mean drivers, all can bloody put the mahi in, and have got some pace. So, those are my two picks. What about you, bro?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Grizzlies and the Coyotes. I think if those guys don't meet each other before the final, I dare say they are going to be the teams that will line up in the finals.
Yep.
As we just now get a look at your drivers having a bit of a warm up, bending the cars already. Of course, that escape button, it sorts that out. So look at the new Moorport Monarchy car there on your screen of Kevin Martin.
Uncle Kev dog putting in the mahi already.
As we know, Kmart. So that's the good thing about these stock cars is you can't stop the wind-offs if someone gets in behind you, mate. You hold on and
hope for the best. You don't get sent out the bloody track.
Yeah, see if you can come out the other end. Was your central coyote there of Marcus Scott on screen in the 13. He's going to be a big player in tonight's racing. See there, some big shots going in. These drivers getting their eye in early. Was race one.
For how racing's going to be tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Well, I know that much.
Boys will be getting their little briefing now, so.
Yeah, all drivers have been called up to the control tower. They're going to get drivers briefing underway. They're all going to be told keep it off the pole line. Of course, that ripple strip there, you touch that, that's going to be considered the pole line, the grass, and you will get done for pole line infringements.
Obviously, the last thing a team will need, based on the points system tonight, you definitely want to be keeping everyone safe and away from that sort of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how a lot of drivers take turn 3, especially being quite a sharp turn. Turn 3 and 4, it's quite sharp compared to 1 and 2. So be interesting to see how many drivers are able to drive through that nicely without touching any pole. But
yeah, it's definitely. Holy crap, that's interesting. Man.
Got a bit of a lag already.
That's pretty crazy. But there's one of your Rawiri Ram Raiders on screen there, one of the new teams. We caught up with one of the drivers earlier, and these boys Yeah, it's a pretty famous name, like I said earlier.
Yep.
If they race as hard on one as they do on the track, they're going to be entertainers.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing their first race. I think they'll be out there for the big minces, so that'll be interesting to see how they turn out, how their first race turns out.
Yeah, of course, if you're just joining in, just tuning in, give us a share out, let everyone know racing's going to be getting underway. Cheers for the follow. Of course, if you're sick of those ads, just hit that subscribe button. That gets rid of the ads. You get that ad-free viewing, of course, for 30 days. Plenty of streams coming up, plenty of teams racing. Cheers again for the follows. And well, we are not far away from race time. And I am certainly looking forward to this one. She's going to be a ripper.
I'm sorry. I'm pumped. I know it's going to be full of minces.
Yeah, those top two teams, mate. I tell you, it is teams racing, and anything can happen. But those guys, they'll be looking to have a bit of a clean run tonight.
Yep.
Get a bit of coordination going between the drivers, because I think this year both teams actually have to join the one server on Discord. I think that's correct.
Oh, really? Ah, see, I wasn't too sure if that was the case, if having both teams on the one server.
That is the rumours that I was hearing earlier. If that is the case, that's certainly going to spice it up a little bit. Not having those comms in the separate channels.
That'd be interesting.
That could be a big game changer, being able to
for sure,
to call a race while you're racing. That's
because obviously knowing obviously a few teams, if not all, would mainly rely on the comms. So it'll just make things interesting for those teams used to being able to communicate to each other. All of a sudden, there's no talking at all. So it'll be all about reading that race.
Hopefully we are coming across nice and clear for everyone. You can all hear the game coming across now, and we'll be getting underway sooner or later. I'm surprised these guys are still running around in the server. But I'll try see if I can bring up a race program for everyone.
I had it up, man.
JPH working his magic and sorting all this out for us.
Oh, he's a bloody legend, JPH. The things he does off track to make sure everything on track runs smoothly.
Yeah, of course. Get amongst the folks. Rapid Designs on Facebook. Head along, give us a page a follow. So a lot of these skins that you're going to see tonight, he's had a bit of an input doing. Of course, all the logos, the border on the stream that's up at the moment, all the Versus logos, he basically does it all. Wouldn't be a stream without him. So as you can see now on screen, race 1, it's going to be the Central Coyotes, one of the favourites, coming up against basically one of the teams I'm going to be biased for tonight, no doubt about it. That's the Heavenly Disciples.
Yep, for sure, bro. For sure.
One of the THD teams. It's going to be a huge battle, and the Coyotes, they'll be wanting to get under on a winning note. And I tell you what, those Disciples, they're going to be here to play tonight. We can't write them off, that's for sure.
No, you can't really write any team off in teams racing itself. As we touched base on, a lot can happen in teams racing. It can flip like that. You can have your favourites that you have on paper, and then go out on track. That one thing can go wrong, and it can just turn the whole race. So that'll be interesting to see what teams can get out on top tonight in the quali and who don't get through.
Yeah, of course, race 2. That is going to be the second THD team, and that's the Helpless Degenerates. And they're going to be coming up against the newly formed Rawiri Ram Raiders. And, mate, that is going to be an entertaining race too. I'm sure there's going to be some massive shots going in on that one. In true form. Those Rawiri boys, they're going to be out there foot to the floor, absolutely winding people in. So she's going to be a matter of missing the bombs in that race.
Yep. Who can avoid the bombs, because it's going to be full of them, man.
Then we go to race 3, the Hawke's Bay Hornets. They're going to be facing, of course, one of the other favourites for the Mainland title. That is the Greymouth Grizzlies. Of course, with the likes of Bryce Cross, you know, a long campaigner out of the Hawke's Bay, and yeah, certainly a bloke that can turn it on, a tough campaigner, and if he's out on the blocks, he can make that car as wide as the track.
Yep, no, he's definitely one of the goats to bless the sim racing scene, Mr. Cross. So he can, he can decide a race whether he's blocking or running. Yeah. So, you know, it's definitely a handy name to have in the squad.
So you're right. Then we come up to the big one. It is race 4. It's going to be the Heavenly Disciples in their second and last race for the night. And they are going to be facing that Moorpork Monarchy course.
David Grace.
David Gray course was part of the THD teams in recent teams meetings, and getting inspiration forming that new team. And mate, that battle. It's going to erupt, I can tell you. And
it's personal. It's going to be a personal one. It's going to be a massive shot. It's one of the big races I can't wait to.
Yeah, too right. And I'll tell you, I'm just getting word now in. We are going to have joining us very shortly the man from the Mighty Manua 2. It is going to be Stu on the mic. It is Stu Russell, mate. He's going to be joining the comms box very shortly. He's just asking what Discord he's meant to be on. So hopefully he's actually part of the Kiwifactor Discord. We'll find out. Of course, it's a couple of minutes away now from that first race. I don't even know if these blokes have had driver's briefing yet, because they're all spread out across different channels. Oh, he's listening in the chat, and he's not part of it. How good. How are you not part of it? Haven't you raced that Kiwifactor?
Yeah.
You would have needed to get all the mods off it. It's far out, bro. Okay, hang on. Invites are disabled, bro. You're going to have to join the Kiwifactor page. And join it from the link on there. Bert Cardwell, are you listening? Are you watching?
Help us out, Bert. Come on, dude.
Help us out, Bert. Sort Stu out. How good. It's gone pear-shaped for Stu Russell. I'm sure you've raced here before.
I've got the link. I can fire it through to Stu. Pick you out PM, Stu, bro. I'll send them to you.
Cheers for the follow. Again, about to get underway soon, but we turn our attentions, of course, race 5. It's going to see the Rarity Ram Raiders. They're going to be coming up against that team running the H, but not necessarily from the Waikato. It is the Holland Hooligans. And that, again, that's going to be another good battle with plenty of shots being fired on that one.
Yep.
And we go race 6. We turn our attentions to the Greymouth Grizzlies. They're going to be coming up against the Punishers in their first race for the night. And then the Moorpork Monarchy, well, a massive battle coming up against the Central Coyotes. The boys, they'll be getting their hoot on for that race. In race 8, Holland Hooligans, it's a short turnaround. There's no worries about damage, though, of course. And they're going to be coming up against that THT team, the Helpless Degenerates. I tell you, those boys, they're going to be putting in some shots. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
Then rounding out the night, race 9, it will be the Punishers coming up against the Hawke's Bay Hornets. And I tell you what, that could very well become a very important race, that one.
Yeah, that could decide the 8th and 9th sort of spot in the night. So, no, that's a big last race for both teams there.
Of course, we've got him now. We'll just Stu, can you hear us?
Yeah, mate, I'm here. I
Well,
finally made it.
Welcome in, of course, the man on the mic from Palmerston North. It is Stu Russell, mate. It's good to have you in. It is Mainland Teams Championships, and it's going to be a hell of a night tonight.
Man, it's going to be awesome, eh? Teams racing. You boys know I love teams racing.
Oh, fuck yeah, nah.
Yeah, it's what we all live for, of course. In the online world, it turns it on too, because these boys, they don't have to worry about knockouts, so the hits, they come thick and fast. That is, it's going to be happening, that's for sure.
Oh, I suppose it makes life easier as a manager as well. You don't have to worry about standing a driver down for having a sleep on the job.
Yeah, too right. Of course, Stu taking over as manager this year at the Palmerston North Pumas, and mate, that would have been an interesting year for you this year.
Yeah, it definitely was. I only put my hand up as a selector and ended up going to the first selectors meeting, and I walked out as a manager. So yeah, mate, she was all fun and games, but I definitely, everyone that knows me knows it's either the Pumas or the Young Guns, flopping and flopping back and forth. But sorry to Wellington, I have to pledge fully 100% allegiance to Palmy these days, and help the Puma boys and girl to victory, mate.
Oh, there you go. So there it is. It's he's announced it tonight. He's standing by those Pumas, and mate, this tonight it's all about getting the points. Of course, give you a quick rundown. We did have originally 11 teams signed up to race, but a couple of teams pulled out, and we're left with 9. So we take.
They missed the ferry or something.
Yeah, well, I think the Aussies, they fell asleep at the bloody airport, mate. Missed the plane, so. Not sure what happened to that team Aussie. They fell asleep. But we should be about to get underway with race 1. It can't be far away. You won't be able to see the decals on the screen unless you've got the stream running in the background. But it is the Central Coyotes coming up against the Heavenly Disciples. And I'm not going to even pick a team because one of them is, a team that's close to me. But who are you guys going to go?
I'm backing the Coyotes to take I think it'll be a close race, but I'm going to back the Coyotes in race 1 here.
Yeah, I guess going on real life experience, I think I'll just go with the Coyotes, being that we've got a Palmy boy down there in the real team, so why not back them online?
Exactly, mate. We still back our Palmy boys, no matter where they are. So.
It's all right, because the Coyotes, well, a tough team, plenty of experience across the board. Hadley Boyce coming back. We caught up with him earlier. He's been away from online racing for a little bit, but no doubt he's still going to have that pace on board that car. Then you look to the experience of Matt Stone as well and Marcus Scott. Those guys have all raced together, and that's going to play a big part, I think.
Yeah, no, they've got a lot of experience. Obviously, you got the chemistry between all of them. I think only one of them sort of slipping in there new. But yeah, no, they've got a good shot here, the Coyotes. So it looks like we're all on the track now, getting ready to grid up.
Who you got, Stu? Are you going to go out on a limb and save?
Yeah, I think the Coyotes, of course, as I said before, but very young team. That THD team's looking very impressive. Now I see the lineup of names. There's some absolute meatheads in that team, especially for our first race of the night, man.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And like I touched on it earlier, these guys, they've had the stock car experience course over at Aotearoa Sim Racing, and there are some big names in this Coyotes outfit, but these THD boys, they're going to put up a hell of a fight, I think.
Oh, they certainly will. They definitely will. Looking at, Jamie on the front row for the team. They're known for being quite good hitmen, but you know you've got to have runners in this teams racing game to score the points.
Yeah, so you're right. Can't just rely on those turn 3 and 4 rollovers, because when they don't come off, she's sayonara. So there it is, green flag. Oh, those Coyote boys out to an early one.
Yeah, straight out to a 1-2. How good is that for the Coyotes? And looking like they're hustling in there for a third spot as well.
Oh!
I'm back straight already.
Janmar under. Oh, there's another big shot. Oh, she's early domination so far. Oh, big shot on Westbury. Turns him around. Oh, another huge shot. So
Great
they
running here so far for the Coyotes too. 1-2, and they're sticking together quite nicely.
Yeah, it's all about teamwork. We know that. Oh, a bit of a mistake there, was
A
it?
bit wide. Gaz is going to try and shoot down the outside. Oh, I can see a big shot happening here.
Yeah, well, oh, Gaz, can he save it? Of course.
Moves him out of the way. Good move there by Marcus.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a right rear problem there for Marcus as well. There could be a bit of a wheel guard rubbing.
Yeah, no, it looks like the car.
I don't know about that.
Oh, well, he went all over that grass there.
Race side, it's already happened.
You could say that was seeking sanctuary, and you could also say we're still attacking off the grass, but we'll let the referee sort that one.
Yeah, mate, we'll leave that up to the blokes upstairs. Of course, Ethan Curran, he's still leading it out at the moment,
He's
but
away.
those THD boys, they are not going anywhere, currently sitting second and third, and they only need to stop Ethan Curran, and this race could go either way as we see Janmar lying in wait. Could this be it?
He's got him on the perfect spot. He could go for the reverse spin here.
Oh,
he
gets him.
Beautiful drive there from Curran.
Great drive there.
Yeah, that was a brilliant job there from Ethan. Of course, we pick up Vincent in second.
Oh, mean lead.
Matt Stone
on the pick.
He is lying in wait. So we run on
what does Stone
board.
do here? Does he follow on Curran? I'd say it's best better to stick him behind him and wait in for the first THC driver to come through. Though looks like Yarnmart's taking care of him.
Oh, Yarnmart's reading this well. It's tying up
Stoney's
Matt
done a
Stone.
great job there.
It's a bit loose there. First runner for Michael's coming up. Matt's doing a great job there.
Oh, big shot! Oh,
what a turn 3.
Done a great job, but we go back to Curran, of course, leading the way. Westbury sitting in front, lying in wait. Can he hold him?
That corner pretty good too.
Yep.
So yeah, this is a big moment here. Westbury on the blocks. Can't do anything. Lets him
Moves out of the
go.
way.
Great chassis rail shot there from Curran. He's got a couple of his own Coyote mates in front of him, and looks like Westbury's on the chase too.
Oh, this is brilliant teamwork here from the Coyotes, helping their teammate and race leader Ethan Curran.
I'd say Scott's going to stick with him now. He should keep running too. He's in fifth spot.
Oh, shot from
Yeah,
Yarnmart.
I want to start getting their boys up there.
So Gazzo Hanlon now, it's in his hands. Laps counting down here at Woodford Glen in race 1 of the Mainland Teams Championship. It is Ethan Curran leading the way. And well, that could be it. That could be
There
the
he
flag
goes. He's
done.
going wide. He's slowing up.
Max flip through.
Oh, Yarnmart, can he get him? Oh, great job.
Work there. Although Yarnmart, he's been unleashed. Can he chase him down, take a bit of a kamikaze dive bomb here?
Goes Gazzo Hanlon. He gets Marcus Scott wide, so Curran's still leading. And there can't be many laps left in this one. Oh, Westbury doing what he can
Here we
here.
go.
Can he pick him up?
Decide the race here.
Tucks it in.
Oh!
Great drive by Curran to
And a
avoid that
good
big
cover there
shot.
from Stoney as well. Matt Stone, a great cover on the other block car.
And that is going to be it. Ethan Curran is going to get it done. And well, Hadley, boys, he's going to move up to second.
Wow, he slipped through, didn't he? We didn't notice him.
Sure.
Gazzo Hanlon, Justin Vincent, well, and tell you what, Marcus Scott, he comes home in 5th, but that is some important points there, 3rd and 4th for the THD team, of course, it is
Tell
going
you what though, that is a dream start for the Coyotes. 160 points in the bank on a teams championship event. You'd be very happy with that on your first run.
Yeah, definitely. That's a huge points haul there, and the way they would have wanted to go. Because only one team getting dropped for this. Those points for third and fourth from that THD team, that is going to be important. One team only missing out on the quarterfinals for tomorrow night. But, well, that was a entertaining race to get things going here tonight. The Central Coyotes getting it done, one of your early favourites. Yeah, no worries, Charlie. Cheers everyone for joining in. Good to have you all here watching the Mainland Teams Championship brought to you by Kiwifactor. Well, Stu, you want to take this interview away, mate? We got Hadley Boyce waiting in the wings. Of course, the spokesperson for the Central Coyotes.
Yeah, beauty. Let's go. Let's give it a nudge.
Take it away, mate.
Hadley, mate, well done. First up win for the team. 160 points in the bank as well.
Yeah, pretty happy, Stu. Yeah, just sort of went out there, sent it. Just had to be careful, really. It was the THD team's known for going for the big shots and not coming out of them. So, yeah, the boys did well. Matt got picked up early, but he was, good to go after that and just stuck there. And it's all about points tonight. So we just thought we'll not go and do anything heroic and, just dial in, pick up some points.
Oh, exactly right, mate. It must have been a chat with the team, knowing that you're wanting 3 placings in those points as well.
Yeah, pretty much. We just said, well, we'll just all send it off the start, and if anyone gets plucked early, then we'll designate them. But it was just all about being smart. Had the comms going good, so yeah, the boys are onto it. Ethan running away with that one, and then I was just cruising around, floating around, making sure everyone was all good.
Yeah, great stuff. Obviously, Matt Stone, some solid blocking to get you back into that second spot too.
Yeah, exactly. And then Marcus slowing up Gaz right at that last lap. So it was just a luck thing, really. I was a bit cautious to go just because I couldn't see out that right side to make sure if Gaz was going to bomb me down in 3. So sort of backed off a little bit, wait for Marcus to cover him, and then shoot through and take that second spot.
Beautiful. Great stuff to start the night, mate. Great stuff for a South Island team to pick up a first up win here at the Mainland Teams Champs. Well done.
Yeah, cheers, Stu, and cheers, boys. Good stuff to the Disciples as well. Good luck to them in the next one as well.
Main boat.
Cheers, all.
Beauty, Hadley. There we go. Hadley Boyce from the Central Coyotes. First up teams winners. Right, Trent, mate. And Brad, we're moving on to our next race. We've got.
Yeah, looking forward.
This one's going to be a huge race, mate. The Rawiri Ram Raiders, of course, debuting as a team tonight. These guys, we've touched on it a few times now. Big names in the speedway circles up at Waikaraka Park in Auckland, and coming up against the other THD team, the Hapless Degenerates. Plenty of experience in this one with the likes of JPH. And there, you got other drivers of Tegan Tory and Richard Joy, of course, blokes with plenty of pace, and a couple of big hitters in there too, Luke Hunter and Jordan Smith as well. So this race is going to be one that's going to be entertaining.
I'll tell you what, would this be one of the first times we've had a full family team here in a teams championship event with the Rawiris?
Yeah, I would say so. That's, definitely. Apart from the THD family, of course we aren't actually blood family, but yeah, the Rawiris, I'd say you are definitely correct in calling that, Stu. And it's going to be interesting to see how these guys go. They've just picked up online racing recently. I think Daytona is probably the one that's been going the longest, and he hasn't even been going that long. So
No, so yeah, he's sort of the veteran out of the Ram Raiders, the Rawiri Ram Raiders. So he'll be leading the boys around.
But obviously, yeah, they've all proven they can put the big shots on, so that'll be interesting to see how they go in their first race up.
And great to see the traditional Rawiri colours on the bodywork as well. The numbers look like they were a bit touch and go at scrutineering, but I believe they were accepted.
Yeah, but marginal, of course, looks like they're doing a bit of a salute to the crowd at the moment. It's going 4 wide, letting everybody know they're here to do some business. JPH and these degenerates getting amongst it as well. They want a piece of it. Richard Joy, he's
Joy, isn't he?
He's joining in on it. So they all line up there next to pit gate. So we can't.
It's quite exciting to see Richard Joy out there in a teams race. He's been a mate of mine for quite some time, even before the online side of things, being a Levin boy. But it's good to see him slotted into this online racing world quite well and starting to pick up a few wins, getting a run for a few teams, and it's just great to see him come along.
Yeah, sure is. I think we're just currently waiting on someone from the Degenerates to get in the server. Just looking at Discord, there's 4 of them in there, so I'm not sure what the hold up is. I think we're just waiting for Tegan Tory at the moment. We should be getting underway. This race was scheduled to go at 6:45. Tegan's got a mismatch. So he hasn't done the old locations update. The 3-minute bell is up, so we're going to see what's going to happen here. Hopefully they can get it sorted. We can get underway here with race 2. It's not a good start for this other THD team.
No, we're falling behind the schedule already, but I'm sure they're going to get it sorted and he'll be back in, ready to
Just
go.
trying to pick up the other driver who's missing from that team at the moment. I should know these things. Someone turned up, or are we just going to be going? Well, looks like we're going to be going 3 versus 4, so not a great start for the Degenerates.
Wow.
Looks like Luke Hunter's MIA. He must be on kid duty at the moment. So that's a bit of a letdown to start things, as we got magic tricks there. There we go, we come to life. So who's your pick, boys, in this one? Throw it out there. It's going to be 3 versus 4. It's going to be the Degenerates up against the Ram Raiders.
I'll be back in the boys, the Degenerates, to take it out here, even being down the number. I think they still have the driver strength to bring it through and take the win.
Yeah, I'd like to go the Degenerates, but I think a number down already could be a suffer. Although, if they put in some heavy damage in these first couple of laps, we could see a close one. But I think the experience of Rawiri teams racing will leak through to these young fellas, and I think could be too much, despite their lack of actual online experience.
It's alright, so we're about to get things underway here. Patterson, he's going to move clear. Going to get underway with race 2 of your Mainland team's title. We're underway on the brakes, so that's interesting. Straight on the brakes, holding up Richard Joy.
Yeah, so probably an unusual situation for Richard to be in a blocking position, but looks like he may have the role of running. He's going to put the hammer down anyway.
Pick up P-Knuckle Rawiri here in the 137. Currently sitting P4 with Smith in front, putting a big shot. Moves him wide. It is JPH. He's going to be leading out early with Doug Rawiri now.
Yeah, Dougie's got the blocks on JPH as well.
great shot.
Here we go. Oh, he
Yeah.
drives out of it, nice.
That was a great shot there from JPH, showing all his experience. Just moves him wide. We go back to second here. Smith still under plenty of attention. Pushes the Doug Rawati tank wide. Richard Joyce still running, so clear intentions. These boys, they're going to go for as many points as they can pick up here. Currently sitting 1, 3, 4 in the race.
Pollock is out on the trot. He is away.
So here we go. This is interesting here. What's Smith going to do? He's just going to go through to second now in the race. And Richard Joy, smart driving there.
Yeah, he's going to chase down Pinochle.
So, well, this is interesting racing so far in this one. The experience of JPH. Oh, that was questionable.
Oh, yeah, no, that was.
Was there a bit of concrete in that one? As we go into 3 and 4. That was going to be a big moment if you were going to take a shot right there. But JPH, he's holding him out at the moment. Pinochle Rawati in second, and we can see Joy and Smith in third and fourth doing a great job.
Here he's fighting to see in the mirrors. He comes up and
here we go. This could get interesting. Big shot!
Race leader up.
And he drives out of it.
Oh, JPH marches on. And has that done any damage to the 137? It was a big shot. Looks like he's come away unscathed.
I tell you what, Jordan Smith is chasing hard though for that second spot, and Richard Joy's right behind.
Yeah, these boys aren't going anywhere.
They've come here for points.
Doing a great job. JPH, he's still leading it out. So at the moment, these guys doing it without a blocker on track. JPH, he's marching on.
No, he's coming up behind the tanker Dougie there, Doug Rawati, and he's going to put the bumper, move him wide. Up the inside, there's a fair bit of damage to that tank.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Comes a big bomber.
Oh, misses!
Oh, he's missed.
I think JPH, has he got it done? We're going to keep going. Well, it looks like THD now running 1, 2, 3 in this one.
Yeah, they certainly are. They're squeezing their way through.
Lamb. Clicked off.
Oh.
Richard Joy's been moved wide. Pinocchle's back into second. Well, Joy's up the inside now. So Jordan Smith's your new race leader. Pinochle Rawati in second, and Richard Joy with the punt.
Oh, big shot!
Beautiful.
Sends him into pit gate.
So Stubbsy leading it out now for the Degenerates.
Oh, look at how
what
good
a
that
move.
pass was. Straight up the inside of two blockers.
Doing a great job here. The captain leading it out from the front. Doing a stunning job here with Pinochle Rawati now cutting down that gap, maybe sitting in P2. And well, are there any blockers waiting for Smith?
I think JPH has dropped into that block role for the THD team.
There's plenty of damage, and wow, Smith momentum carrying him through here. Doing a brilliant job. Yes.
Pinocchle's still chasing hard. You can put him to the pit gate, quite big.
Tell you what, Richard Joy's not too far behind Pinochle though.
Yeah, Richard is fast. He is reeling him in.
Here comes a shot there from the tank.
Oh, and that's it though.
That's the leader.
That is race done though. Stubbsy's going to get it done for the Degenerates. A man down. And they've gone 1, 3 and 4. No, sorry, 1, 3.
Going.
1, 3 and 4.
1, 3, 4.
Nice. 145 points there.
That is a huge point score, and they will be absolutely pumped about that result, I tell you.
Big race there by the Degenerates.
I think the whole damage thing just became too much there for the Ram Raiders. Of course, Doug Rawati had huge damage there along with Daytona. Well, those boys, they just kept running. We didn't see one of them stop and block. JPH manages to come home in fourth, securing more points for them. So I dare say that is going to be one happy team captain there of Smith. Hopefully he comes up for a chat.
Yeah, he definitely won't be complaining with that result of having 3 cars start the race.
Tell you what, we have got Daytona Rawiri waiting in the wings, so I'll drag him up and you want to have a bit of a chat to him. Stu, you can take this one away.
All right, let's give it a go, eh? Let's get him in here. Daytona Rawiri, mate. You started with a number up, but in the end, THD got the number on you guys.
Ah, it is what it is, bro. We're just out here having fun with the fams. It's all good fun.
How good is it to have a full family team, though? We reckon it's the first time out there that it's been done.
And we got a couple more recruitments to do. But man, it's good fun. We started off with Dad on the game after me. Then I chased up the cuzzies, and here we are.
That's the one. Bit of a regroup from this. You got to resuss those tactics. It looks like Pinochle was out there doing the running. We had a bit of 3 blockers. We're going to change it up a bit now. We've had our first one. We've learnt that, and it's time to make some tweaks.
Oh no. To be honest, we're all waiting for KSS teams. We barely jump on these, but our runners are Tiariki and Pinochle. Me, Dad don't have the speed, but they do, so we just got to play our part in the team.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Hey, at the end of the day, you got to do what works for you, and if it's the same each race, you just got to back yourself, boys.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's the one. Hey, well done, mate. Yeah, still bagged a few points. Hopefully, you can make that that top 8.
Yeah, let's see how we go.
Good
All
one,
good
mate.
funny. Alright, bro. Cheer.
Cheer with it.
Right, I believe we've got waiting in the wings. Degenerates captain. It's the Jordan Smith. Jordan, mate, well, what a way to start your Mainland Teams Championship. You've got to be pretty stoked with that, yeah?
Oh, mate, that was pretty intense, eh?
Well,
started off with 3 cars, but that was fun.
Yeah, what was behind that? Was Luke Hunter a bit tied up, or?
Yeah. Oh, he got there just as we got onto the grid.
Bugger.
Okay.
Yeah. It was sort of my bad on that one. I didn't hustle enough, but we managed to get the job done still, so that's good.
Yeah, it was a brilliant job, of course, starting the race with 3. Normally teams racing, it's a pretty hard task to do, but we have seen it done before in real life. But JPH, he took control of that race early, and then we never saw you disappear, and then getting it done, mate. Brilliant start, and no doubt that locks you into tomorrow night, so you can go into that next one a bit more relaxed.
Yeah, and all the boys are sorted now. We've got the mismatch sorted with Tori, so back to full strength for the next one. So, which we'll need for the hooligans.
Yeah, so you're
I
right.
think it is, but yeah, we should be good.
Awesome. Well, cheers for jumping in for a chat, Jordan, and congrats on the win. Big ups to the boys, and yeah, good luck in the next one.
Yeah, bro. Cheers, man. Up
Cheers.
THD.
Cheers, brother. Oh, well, there you go. You've heard from him there. Pretty happy man about those results. As we're going to get straight into it. We're going to go straight into race 3. And we are going to see the Hawke's Bay Hornets out for their first race, along with the Greymouth Grizzlies. And this one, it's going to be a ripper race.
Yeah, Greymouth Grizzlies, another of our South Island teams here for the Mainlanders. And I think, when you look at Brandon Niven, he's just cleaned up an event over at another group there. And South Island Champs, I think it was.
Yeah, so you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's one of the top drivers there. He's got the speed there. He's one of the guys to watch out for on the Grizzlies team. Of course, you got Bryce Cross too. He can decide the race whether it's blocking or running. So it'd be good to see what his intentions are in Grizzlies' first race.
It's almost a bit of a merged team here. The old Stratford Scrappers and the Mushies Sim Racing. It looks like they've done a bit of a merger here and formed the Greymouth Grizzlies, and it's certainly going to be a force to be reckoned with across the weekend. We're going to be looking to get off to a strong start in this one. So I don't think you can take these Hornets too lightly. Of course, the 2NZ Kevin Miles, just one of the guys with plenty of pace in that team. Looks like we're going to be 3 against 4, are we?
Yeah, Grizzlies only starting the 3 cars.
Oh, again, so. Oh, no, there is one. He's just asleep on the back.
We got
Didn't
Bryce
quite get
straight
right
on
into
the
slot.
pick.
Look at that. They're straight into it, though. 3 of those Grizzlies are trying to push their way through. Peter May's out in front for now, though, for the Hornets.
Got going on 3. Bryce Cross on the picks already. He's ready to stir it up.
Yep, Peter May's got this lead over 2 Greymouth. Here he goes up to Bryce Cross. What can Butterbean do here? Oh, he pushes them wide enough, so the Grizzlies have now got the lead. Niven's picked up the lead, I think it is.
It's Blair Richardson.
So they're going 1-2. On it.
Well, these Hornets.
Put back in. Oh, big shot by
Niven took the go there.
These Hornets aren't going anywhere, that's for sure. Blair Richardson leading it out from the 2NZ of Miles, but he is being chased down by Brandon Niven. Well, that's someone you probably don't want to see in your mirrors.
No, you just can't get that exit of the corner right either.
Nah.
And Kevin Miles.
Here we go. Oh, big shot from Niven. Richardson doing it easy. Meanwhile, out in front, we say it's easy. But it's nothing but in that cockpit, I tell you now. He'll be holding on, getting it home. Kevin Miles still in second.
Richardson's coming up to a block car here of May, he was running second for a while. He's actually leading it. Obviously got some damage there because he slowed right up. He took a shot, missed it.
Leo
Selby, we mentioned him earlier with the one of the poster boys. Oh, he's got it all wrong there. Sparks flying down the straight. Oh, James can't do anything in the 3NZ car. Of course, these guys recently crowned 2 and 3NZ in the New Zealand Stockcar title. And mate, that was one of the most brutal titles in a long time.
Well, at the moment the Grizzlies are running 1-2. Well, they were running 1-2-3. It's 1-2-4 now.
Well, Miles, he's still out there just doing what he can, but Bryce Cross, hold on!
Bryce looking into...
Smart driving from Miles.
Oh, he had to get off.
Yeah, that was a close
that's
one.
questionable one there.
The sparks are flying here at Woodford Glen as the Grizzlies taking a 1-2 lead in this one. Kevin Miles in
Wow, they've
third.
actually gone 1-2-3 because Wilson's gone into the 3rd spot.
Oh, and Peter May again.
May. Yep, so Peter May now up into 4th. Kevin Miles has been well and truly taken care of by Bryce Cross.
It's Peter May a lap down, I think. It's still showing him in 5th in the lap
Bryce
scoring.
still
So
got the lead. He just gets past now.
Yeah,
I'd say Miles now.
Yeah,
Kevin Miles is now a lap down. So Brandon Niven has got a comfortable lead. It's 1-2-3 for the Greymouth Grizzlies. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, Niven's left himself
Oh,
open.
and he's over!
He's out of here.
First roll for the night.
So,
that's what we love to see.
Miles, the first
got
one. Oh, we caught it
Got that
live.
head all wrong. It's Peter May to get shown
Peter
the
May
concrete
now
as
up the
well.
wall.
So
That's the lead Hornet.
So the Grizzlies, they're out for the kill in this one. It's Richardson.
Proven why he's one of the goats of this sim racing era.
Yeah, definitely a force to be reckoned with.
1, 2, 3, and 5 at the moment for the Grizzlies.
Brandon Niven's taken the lead, so I don't know if Richardson may have a little bit of damage on board that car.
Yeah, it looks like Richardson's sort of dropping off a bit to do a bit of clearing out of the way.
Yeah, they're running together now. They just got to keep out of each other's way, though, and not let the pace down.
Yeah.
Wilson in third here for the Grizzlies. It's commanding in this one. 1, 2, 3. Peter May doing what he can for the Hornets. Kevin Miles in 5th.
Tell you what, Bryce Cross is on the chase now for Peter May. Let's watch this. And can Bryce Cross line him up here?
Oh, this is going to be, hold on, huge shot! Sent him!
Big shot on Peter.
Oh, he doesn't get him over, but that was massive.
It's what we've come to see here at the Mainland teams. A massive shot from Cross.
The bumper's right in on that right rear, and he just can't quite get it around the corner properly either, can Peter May.
The car is definitely feeling it after that big shot.
That was huge, and well, the Grizzlies dominating performance for their first race, taking it out first, second, and third. And I believe,
and fifth, I believe, is Kevin Miles.
Yeah, they're going to pick up fifth spot points as well. So man, that
Big
is
haul of
huge.
points.
Yeah,
Big haul of
what do we
points
got?
for the Grizzlies.
175. 175 Greymouth Grizzlies to the top of the table.
Man,
Big haul, yeah.
that was massive, and we'll stand by, see if we get any thoughts from any of those drivers in that one. But that is the perfect start, really, for the Grizzlies. Huge points haul in that one. So we look to race number 4. And well, it is the other THD team, the Heavenly Disciples. And they are coming up against the Moorpork Monarchy. And how is this going to be, Stuart? It's going to be a huge race.
Oh, mate, I'm already going to have to back the Moorpork Monarchy.
There
How
it
can
is.
you not?
He's in early. He's got his team sorted.
How can you not?
And this one is going to be a huge grudge match. There is going to be some massive shots going in. I can tell you that much. So we got Matt Stone waiting in the wings. So we'll just drag him in. Mr. Stone, how are you, mate? Have you got any words for us?
Yeah, I've got a few words.
Inform us.
Just a little bit of an update from the Rawiri race. So Daytona, Pinochle, and Doug have been excluded from race results for leaving the server before being told to do so.
Oh boy, so that points just become bigger, did it, for THD, or they came 1, 2, 3 anyway? So.
Correct, yeah, so maximum points there.
Wow, so interesting there.
Not bad for a 3-man squad.
Oh yeah.
So,
he drove well.
165 to the THD team.
Roger.
Well, that's interesting. Cheers for informing that. Any other results changed, or has everything else basically been the same?
No, everything stays as is at this point. We'll update you in the chat box if anything else changes.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Matt.
Awesome. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, bro.
Beauty.
Well, there you go. So, there is that rule in place where you cannot leave the server until given the thumbs up, and there are connection checks and everything as well, I believe. So, but unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Oh, hey, and those boys said they're waiting on another team's event. I think they'll take it on the chin. They've still got another race tonight, and I'm sure they'll take good learnings from that one.
Just in the chat now, just catch up with some of that. Ricky Reed, mate, good to have you in the chat tonight. Hope you're enjoying the racing so far. It's about to get into our 4th race of the night. And that turn 3, it hasn't. We haven't caught too much action in there yet, but as the races get along, surely we're going to see some big ones in there.
Yeah, it's always funny watching on the old live stream, on the sim live stream, picking up every exact corner. But Woodford Glen's certainly a difficult track to get around at the best of times, let alone in the teams race.
Yeah, you're not wrong, especially that exit on turn 4.
Yeah, turn 3 and 4 proving to be a bit of a struggle for some runners. The pole on usage and stuff. But...
Oh, I've just been told to drag Blair up for the chat, but it's too late. So... This race is actually getting underway 5 minutes early, so we're starting to rein in time here. This one was set to go at 7:15. Current race time, we are 7:11 p.m.
Oh, Steve Lennon's going to be happy with that.
Too right. We love a meeting on time.
And as we always say, the earlier we finish, the sooner we get to the club rooms.
Yeah, we all love a party.
Oh, bit of cat and mouse work already here from the Heavenly Disciples.
This is going to be a huge race. I said it early in the night. I'm looking forward to it. And, mate, we'll just keep an eye on that David Gray machine and say this car on your screen now of Yarnmutt. Be a fair bit of bumper
There he
work
is.
going in. There he is on
Mr.
your screen.
Lord Moorpork, David Gray off the pole.
Yeah, second run of the night for the Heavenly Disciples. First run of the night for the Moorporks.
Of course, running the RV on the car, registered out of Rangeview Speedway in Waharoa.
Well, they would have had a fair bit of teams practice yesterday. Saturday, teams at Waharoa.
Yeah, gotta love it as Gray's going nowhere off the start line.
Did you see the cover there, though, from the THD team? And opened the door.
Oh,
Kevy.
huge shot on Martin. So Logan
Logan
Carl.
out in front. Scotty Myers in second. The real Scotty Myers.
That's right, out of Christchurch, New Zealand.
And he's winding in Logan. He's really wound him in. Oh,
Got to be careful. He doesn't want to take too much of a
Be a
big
big
shot.
shot
Go
going on
Yarnmutt
here.
right in behind him.
Oh, there's the
Gives it to
shot.
Logan.
Yarnmutt's right there. You can see David Gray approaching in the background now. This is going to be interesting. 3 and 4.
Looking to get his
Logan gonna
payback
do?
on here.
Logan, big shot on Martin. Oh, it's Byers, sorry. Turns him. So that's the lead.
Take the lead.
Yeah, Logan Carl's got the lead here. Scotty Myers drops into second, although he's got some damage.
Oh, huge damage
Yeah, the
too.
car, huge damage going on for Scott Myers.
Westbury's going to move into
Westbury.
P2. And
Yarnmutt.
Yarnmutt coming in fast.
So, could this be a huge result here for the Disciples? They need a big points haul.
Kevy Martin's dropped right back into last place as well after an early lead and a bit of a takeout, but he obviously didn't soldier on. Scotty Myers got some big problems. Yarnmutt's moved into third.
It's 1, 2, 3 now for the Disciples, and they have help out front. Justin Vincent doing a great job.
Oh, Kevin Martin's picked
Kevin
up
Martin
Logan
looking to
though.
wind up a shot here.
Not quite. Dropped
Wait.
off the pace.
In 3.
Oh, this is going to be, hold on, you can feel it now.
Right in the
Turns
belt.
3 and 4.
David with
Oh, missed time!
Oh,
Oh, huge shot! Westbury, is it?
The shot.
Who was it? Oh, he's come back on his
Westbury.
wheels.
Westbury with the big shot.
it
He's
Vincent?
oh no, it was
Vincent.
Justin Vincent.
Somehow he's managed to get back
Huge
on his
shot.
wheels. That's
Sean Knight.
Sean puts himself
Who's
in.
the
Oh,
lead?
we've got a
He's the
car
lead
over.
Moorpork.
We've got Logan.
Logan's
Logan's
gone.
over.
So the race leader's out.
Oh, it's going to be Westbury and Yarnmutt now leading it out 1 and 2. And the
Yep,
man
side
out
by
of
side as well.
Side
That-
by side
that
action.
man out of Australia, Sean Knight, running in third. But these
Fair
two,
bit back though. The tanker's fair bit back for the Moorpork Monarchy.
yeah, we'll catch up with him there. It is
There he
Knight.
is.
There he is.
Just
got
through 1 and 2.
Got a lot of work to do, but these guys, they're running 1 and 2 right next to each other. Coming up now upon
looking to
David
stir it up
Gray.
a bit. Or he's in a prime spot to get. Oh, he's able to slow him down a bit. but he's
Oh,
just-
Yarnmutt. Done a brilliant job.
Kevin Martin's got Vincent held up.
David's going to look to.
This is going to work here. What can Kevin Martin do here?
Oh, Yarnmutt gets it behind.
Yarnmutt.
Oh, David Gray.
Kevin Martin a good block there.
Yeah, I think David Gray impeding on that one a little bit. Oh, but here's a big shot.
Good one.
Oh, and he's over.
Gray's over.
He's back.
Back on his wheels. Gets
One
it on
motion.
the. Oh, how's that? Hooked the clutch and he's away.
Oh,
Scotty
meantime,
Myers,
Sean
Yarnmutt
Knight.
through the infield.
Sean Knight is up into the. He's taking the race lead.
He's leading the race here for the Monarchy. What's Westbury doing? He needs to hold him up. It's Knight.
Westbury.
Oh, this could be a moment here. Oh, huge shot from.
Huge shot on David.
David Gray just got spat there.
So Knight's got a bit of a lead, has he?
Yeah, we got to pick him up.
We'll try and find
There
where he
he
is.
There he is.
That right front's rubbing though.
Yeah, the car's looking pretty worse for wear.
Massive damage. Laps counting down.
I tell you what, David Gray, he's going to have to haul up a bit because Westbury is hauling behind Sean Knight.
Can he close this gap? There can't be many laps to go. Julian Westbury now in 3 and 4. Sean Knight leading it out for the Monarchy. Here comes Westbury.
The block car.
Westbury's going to come in for a punt. Oh, he just got the pole on. He had to back out of it.
Westbury inches away.
This is
Sean
it
Knight
here.
holding on through 3 and 4. He's got Yarnman in front. Westbury.
Gray!
Big shot.
David's gone out the track.
That was
that's
massive.
That could get it done here for it has the Monarchy.
The Morpeth Monarchy, they picked it up.
They've got it done. Sean Knight's debut teams racing. Oh, there were some big hits. They were all expected. And a late comeback from the Monarchy. Sean Knight has got it done. And man,
What a comeback.
That turned 3 and 4. It was a matter of time, and it has turned it on. Wow, huge shot on Westbury as he looked to almost snatch it at the end. But the Moorport Monarchy, they have got it done.
They've won their debut teams race.
What a race
by the Moorporks.
What a race it was. Plenty of carnage. What a hoot coming in the chat.
Oh, I see what you did there, Brad, mate.
I'm just getting it out of the chat, mate. It's coming in. They're calling it. So what a race that was. That certainly lived up to expectations. The Heavenly Disciples, they looked like they were doing it easy at the start of that one, but a massive fight back from that Moorport Monarchy to take the race out late in the piece. Oh man, that was worth admission right there, eh, boys?
Oh, it certainly was. I mean, who does not love a good, what do they call them? A flock? A buddy, what do they call a whole lot of buddy Moorporks?
A whole lot of noise. Surely one of those blokes will be wanting to come in for a chat. It's David Gray. He's still part of the wrong chat. We got Gaz O'Hanlon. He's waiting in the wings from that race before. He's already missed the opportunity. So we stand by. I don't think we're going to get anyone from that Heavenly Disciples team. They've been pretty quiet all night.
They're bowing their heads in silence here.
Yeah, they've parked it up. They've had enough.
Hopefully we can get a full point. That's their 2 races done. Hopefully we can get a full points update for the Disciples.
See if I can move David on. Well, we got Kmart. So Kmart's going to come in for a chat. This is going to be interesting. His debut chat on THD on the mic. So I'll drag him in. You can take this away because I've got to shoot off for a 2-minute break to the toilet. So you guys want to take this?
Yeah, mate. Send them in. Let's go. Hey, Kevy Martin.
Yeah, mate.
How good? You can hear it in your voice. You're pumped.
Oh, wait, but this is way better than real life racing.
Well, that's because you race saloons, mate.
Yeah, whatever, adult mini stocker.
Mate, a solid first up win for the Moorport Monarchy. The crowd was hooting away all race, mate.
Oh, yeah. Old King B would be proud, I think.
I think he would. I think King B would. And I think he'll be looking around for the boys after this one for a beer.
Oh, surely, but he can take his beer and, yeah, no, we won't go there.
Mate, she was a close one. The Aussie got the job done. Was that a sneaky bit of Aussie jet lag, to get you through?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was more old Lord Moorpork himself dispatching Logan.
Oh, that was huge.
But, once he'd done that, it was pretty erupting in the chat.
Yep. He was full flight. Even sent himself out to the hot dog stand for good measure to watch you lads, watch Shawnee take the win there for you.
Oh yeah, we're not here to win races, mate. We're here to win the crowd.
Well, you've certainly done that in both aspects. Kevy, who you got next, mate?
The Coyotes.
Oh, first up race winners there.
Big race.
That's going to be a close one. You'd obviously would have watched their first race.
Nah.
Beautiful. That's just what we love. Just what we love.
Just go out there, lick the stamp and send it.
Hey, Good to know you're going to look at first. Kevy,
Never go
good
into
work.
it, mate.
Good work, Kevy. We hopefully can talk to you at the end after another victory. Fingers crossed, eh? I love the Moorpork team.
Yeah, it's all good, eh? It was just a throw together, and yeah, Davey's quite cool.
It's worked out well, man.
Yeah, it's just a fun team to be in.
Beautiful. Awesome, mate. We'll cross into our next team's race.
Right, bro.
Let you
I'm
get
off
back
for a
into a
lung
bit of a debrief.
Well, the best came up.
Bye.
And looks like up now we've got the Rawadi Ram Raiders and the Holland Hooligans.
Yeah, so first run for the Holland Hooligans.
Yep.
But I tell you what, the Rowdy Ram Raiders will be wanting to score some points after a donut to the name before, I think.
Yeah, that's a tough way to debut your team there, but then confirmed Moorporks with 120 points, taking out that last race. PhD White 75.
Oh, beauty. Great start there for the Moorporks with 120.
Yes, now it'll be interesting to see how the Holland Hooligans go with Big Bert Cardwell captaining the slide. He's got a couple of his loyal Annihilators members he's brought over into the Holland Hooligans. It'll be interesting to see how they go as a team. Big Scotty Kinton, racing out of the UK. Well, he lives in New Zealand now, but born and bred UK.
How good is that? How good is that he has made his way over to our shores?
Oh, I don't blame him. It's a great place to live, older.
I love the touch on the Holland Hooligans tyres there.
Yeah.
Hi, family.
To Neil's. Hi, family.
Yeah, it's a great
one of my
touch.
greatest interviews I've ever done.
Mate, absolute highlight of the Speedway season.
Yeah,
It was
that one definitely has to be played back, right? We've got a 4-on-4 team race. We have the Ram Raiders take this one. We get the green and straight into Pinochle. Open the door and he's still come out in second, but it's going to be the Holland Hooligans out in front. Dan Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick doing a great job. Of course, the first team lineup all tanks, so it's interesting to see here for the Holland team.
Yep, Pinochle and Tiaraki chasing down hard though. They're not giving up for that Rawadi Ram Raiders.
Yeah, they would have had a bit of a chat after that first race and said, try and look after those cars a bit better as we see Rawadi.
Beautiful plug by Dougie.
Wow, that's a huge
He's all
block.
over then and gets past.
Yeah,
With
so
a great block
Pinochle and Tiaraki go into 1-2.
That's a great job from Rawadi there of Doug Rawadi, I should say. Of course, we just can't call them Rawadis because they're all Rawadis.
They're all rowdy. Yeah, Jono Smith dropped into 4th. It looks like Aaron Hutton in 5th. But these Rawadis, they've got a plan. They're sticking to it. They told us in the chat they've only really got 2 runners. And they're out in front, 1-2 at the moment. Doug's on the blocks again. Looks like Daytona has got Kinton covered there in the blocking role.
Cameraman goes AWOL there for a moment. Yes,
Right, what's
Kinton.
Pinochle going to do here? Oh, he punts him out himself, but Tiaraki
and Dougie
bumper in 2.
Oh, turns him round. Great job there.
And it still lets Daytona go to work on the 3rd place car still of Patrick.
Yeah, so 1-2 there, just great blocking from the Daytona.
He just slipped through there.
Fly
Dan
through.
Patrick still in 3rd. Daytona's going to try chase him
Coming
down.
up to Clinton. See what Clinton can do.
Well, Kinton couldn't get Tiaraki, and Pinocchle's just pushed him out the way too, so they've had a great debrief.
Yeah, this is a massive turnaround from that first race. These boys have got their thinking caps on and they are racing a superb race early here in race number 5. Just getting through the program fairly quickly tonight.
They're going to catch up to Jono Smith, who's running in 6th spot. He's dropped out of the points.
Going to pick up a blocking role here. He's in a bit of a
problem.
prime.
Hooligans have changed the tactic. But look at the speed from Tiaraki. Around the outside of both blockers. Pinochle puts in the
Great work from Pinochle. He's able to drive out of 2 block cars there.
He's there to save it as well.
Oh, these guys are just running a superb race at the moment. Brilliant teamwork. It's Daytona.
Flyer out the outside of the blockers. Tiaraki away.
Tell you what, this is going to throw the points table wide open with the Rawati boys here doing it
Well,
comfortably.
they're still going to keep an eye on Dan Patrick. He's still sitting in that third spot, sneaking around. 5 seconds off the pace.
He's slowly closing that margin too to Pinnacle, so a bit of pressure could throw this race wide open as Hutton.
And look, here we go. There's Dan Patrick through to that third spot now.
Oh, and here we go. Oh no, big moment.
Jono lands it though. Jono lands it. Tiaraki's back through to the lead.
Wow.
He's got Daytona in behind him. I think Daytona might run shotgun here with him.
He's going to run shotgun. What he would need.
Dan Patrick's in the second spot, and here we go. Daytona looking to the inside. Tiaraki, great manoeuvre here.
Wow, look at all those whole cars.
We lost Daytona. Backed off the pace.
Oh, big moment! Oh, there's cars everywhere.
Well, he's backed out. I think Dan Patrick's gone to the lead. He
has. Dan Patrick, your new race leader.
So it's
chasing hard.
Slotted into second.
Looks like he got a bit sideways there coming out of two.
Tiaraki, well, Daytona dropped off the pace there right when Tiaraki needed him.
Oh, and it's huge too. It was all on the last lap of the race.
Wow. Unreal.
Dan Patrick, he has got it done. It was what could have been for the Rawati Ram Raiders. They almost got the job done, but
I tell you what, full credit to Tiaraki for backing himself around the outside of 1 and 2.
Yeah, 2, right.
No, he suits that running role well.
They put up a massive fight, so that's
2, 3, 5 there for the Rawatis.
That's a good points haul, and that's going to put plenty of pressure on those other guys who are looking to make the top 8 tonight. Because the Palmerston North Punishers, we're going to see them coming up fairly shortly. They'll be one of those teams that are going to be looking at that race with interest.
Looks like P-Knuckles called for a protest. Yep, the Rawatis are calling for a protest here. So it's not over yet.
And we've got one in reply, so there it goes.
The referee.
Fireworks early in that one, fireworks late too. It's going to be decided in the protest box, so we will...
this time, though, the Rawatis have obviously learned to stick around.
Yeah, too right, not going anywhere, but second and third finish, so this could be fairly interesting to see how those protests wash up. And no doubt we will hear from Matt Stone if anything changes from that result. So we turn our attention now to race 6 of the night, but it looks like we've got Bert waiting, so we'll drag him up. We'll get his thoughts and we'll find out just what maybe this protest is about.
Yeah, especially going with the referee. Here we go, Bert, mate. We saw the Rawatis have put a protest and you've backed it as well.
Yeah, first off, hi family.
Hello family.
Hi family.
Yeah, just, seen a little something on their lead car, so if they hadn't said anything, we weren't going to say anything. We were gonna let them win and then just ping them in the box, but we ended up winning the on track anyway. So we're gonna let it slide. But if they wanna play tit for tat, we'll play tat for tit.
Wow.
Well, I tell you what, it was a hell of a battle to watch. A topsy turvy race. Of course, the Ram Raiders they looked comfortable for a bit, but you guys went into 3-car block mode and managed to get Patrick home unofficially, obviously, and we'll wait to see the wash-up. But on track, it was a massive comeback.
Oh yeah, those Demios and Aquas are pretty slippery. I guess, and that's why they get used for all the ram raids. But they can fit through the small gaps. But
it was through the small gap on the outside of turn 1 on their last lap, mate.
No, it was hell of a race to watch from the infield. But can't ask the guys to sit out if I'm not willing to sit out myself, being the captain. So just, put my hand up first and show them how it's done.
Yeah, too right. Well, cheers for dropping in for a chat, Bert, and
no worries.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in the wash-up of that one.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers, mate.
Great spirit, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you.
done. Right, wow.
So there you go.
Interesting.
There's,
Very good. They spotted something with the lead car,
So
which would have been, I'd say, Tiaraki.
Yeah, so he's waiting in the wings now, so we'll just drag him up and have a bit of a chat to him. Tiaraki, thoughts on that race, mate? Looks like there could be a couple of protests getting thrown around, but unofficially, of course, the hooligans taking that out, but a massive turnaround from that first race from you guys in that one.
Yeah, no, that one was a good race, sort of just getting our strategies down packed.
Yeah, well,
He is
certainly
definitely,
you guys look like you nailed that in that one for what was pretty much 90% of the race, I suppose.
Yeah, we nearly had it, but you know they just got us on the last lap. I guess that's racing.
you definitely brought it to them. Boys went back and brought a wing strategy out for that one. That was a bloody good race. Went right down to the wire, so that's what we love to see.
Oh well, cheers for.
Quick question, mate. You got a good manager. You got a good manager to sort this protest out, mate.
Yeah, yep, we do. I think DT's all over that. So. Yeah, we'll get all over that, but all good, boys.
All right, cheers.
Awesome, mate.
Cheers for
Cheers.
dropping in, mate. It looks like we're
bro.
about to get underway with the next race, so firing through it tonight. But yeah, cheers for dropping in, and yeah, we'll see what the outcome is of all these protests.
Yeah, all the boys. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Hey, bro.
Well,
All
second
right.
run up for the Greymouth Grizzlies and the Palmerston North Punishers get their first run.
Well, this is going to be another interesting race. Of course, the Grizzlies, huge performance in their first race of the night, just massive points all. They'll be looking to continue on in this one, and yeah, the Punishers course up for their first race tonight, led by Brad Curran. A couple of strong drivers in that lineup. Let's see what they can do.
I've got a big thing for Tama. He's considering he only started driving these maybe not even a week ago. He seems to have caught the grip to them already. He's bloody quick. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes in his opening teams race.
Yeah, well, it was a solid first up race for the Greymouth Grizzlies. 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Yeah, they'll be looking to
Sitting
carry
top of
on.
the points at the moment.
They're on board. Stu there, that's the wrong car to be following, but we're underway.
We're off.
Nonetheless, well, Grizzlies. Oh, that's a big shot! Wow, that's showing signs early. These boys are here to hit in this one.
Yeah, already Richardson and Niven are going hammer and toe trying to get to that lead as well.
Oh,
for the Grizzlies.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Cars just bouncing off that one.
Shot.
But that scrapper's chemistry.
Oh!
That thing gets down the concrete.
Hell, good.
And he gets a...
Mate, there is some huge shots going in early as we pick up race leader Niven. He has so far avoided some of those massive shots going in. Holy!
Great job. He's got a huge lead at the moment.
Wow, there's that bloke you spoke of just before, Tama. Of course, I had a run against him in Indy League a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, like you say, showing massive pace early, and
yeah,
be one to watch as the season rolls on.
Gets down the grass. Brandon just on the trot away with the lead.
Yeah, Hanson's sitting there in thirds as well. So the Punishers running 2 and 3.
It should be. Well, Richardson just doing a marvellous job with that blocker there of Curran.
Yeah. About to say, at the moment, Brandon looks like he's had a pretty easy run with the lead at the moment. He hasn't had many block cars.
Can Richardson do anything
putting
here?
in the work on the lead car for the Punishers. Hummer just having a bit of trouble. He's down in the grass.
And Curran just went straight past that, completely missed Richardson to help his teammate.
Yeah. Bit of a miscommunication there with the Punishers, anyway. Wilson in third, looking to try and ease his way up into second. Hanson holding it down for the Punishers in second place. But
Niven.
Brandon, look, he is on the charge. There's a huge gap between him and second place. So.
Here we go. Let's jump on board with him as well. Look at this, Brandon Niven, your race leader. He's going to come up on one of the Punish block cars.
Oh, great job!
Beautiful
through
work.
the inside. That's how you do it. Wilson, some great blocking as well on Tama.
Well, this is great
Look at
seats.
that. Niven's actually let him through to keep running. He is their lead car for the Punishers, so he took no interest in taking Niven out on the way through.
Oh, it looks like he's going to open himself up here.
Niven's got two Punishers in front, one behind. Big shot on Current, up the inside.
Pushed out of the way. Beautiful run there by Niven.
Yeah, and it actually moved Current in the way of his own team. Here we go. Let's see what goes on here. What can Niven do? He's on the defense as well.
Oh, Jessup right up behind. Can he do anything here? Oh,
Oh,
Richardson.
Well there, Brandon Niven.
Read that to perfection. Richardson on the pull-out.
Well, these Punishers now sitting second and third and fifth, so the points are going to be very interesting coming into these last couple of races tonight. So, there is no means done for those guys that have raced already. Well, the Punishers, can they maybe
Niven's slowing up.
He picked up quite a bit in that 2, 3, and 4.
Tell you what, Richardson's
dealing with the runner.
He's been spun there.
Richardson, I was just about to say, Richardson's been doing a massive job so far tonight. Really, they only need to stop Niven, but doing that is proving very hard to do.
One of the great runners, Mr. Niven.
So you see the
He's proving it in this
sparks.
race. He's coming up on the block car, Captain Brad Curran in the tank looking a bit second hand.
Yeah, he's just blocking at the wrong point of the track though.
Yeah, he's just huge shot.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you don't want to be waiting down the straight.
Wilson with the follow through as well on the front end clean out. Now Wilson's going, there we go.
That's it.
The way.
That's the race done.
Niven's gone through, taking the win.
So Niven's going to get it done in Tama. Yeah, 1 and 3. That's not a bad result there for the Grizzlies, but the Punishers certainly took it to them, and they've come home second, fourth, and fifth, I believe, in that one. So that's not a too bad points haul.
75 there. 70 points there. Second, fourth, fifth.
She's going to be very close going into these last couple of races.
Especially the Greymouth Grizzlies grabbed 125 points. Yeah, no, the Punishers brought it to them. They held their top 5 placings pretty well. So just a bit of clinical blocking there by Blair Richardson and James Wilson.
Just seeing, sorry boys, just seeing if we can get some points update. Okay, so we're just going to have a bit of a break, I believe, just a bit of a 5-minute break while they deal with the protests that have been coming through. So, I believe next up, race 7 on your program is going to be the Moorport Monarchy for their next race.
Ooh, up against the Coyotes.
Oh, that's going to be a big race, that one. And the Moorport Monarchy, well, they really started the night out in great fashion, and they'll be looking maybe to go for a big upset against the Coyotes. And, mate, I tell you, that'll turn the group on its head. That's a result that someone probably wouldn't have picked, to be fair.
Nah, but, another solid all of points. Even without a win, you'd see them through to tomorrow night's quarterfinals.
Yeah, definitely. I think the points from that race against that other THD team will definitely get them through. And now I think that THD team, they will be relying on the last race of the night, which is going to be the Punishers. I'll just see if I can quickly pull up. I think they're racing the Hawke's Bay Hornets, so that's going to be a another massive race. And we'll no doubt decide who goes through to the quarterfinals tomorrow night.
Yeah, once that protest is confirmed, it'll be sweet. But yeah, otherwise, I think we could possibly have our top 8. It's just a case of sorting the overall order.
I'll tell you what, we've got waiting in the wings. We've got the captain of the Punishers. I'll drag him in and we'll have a bit of a chat to him. Stockcar, captain of the Punishers, mate. That result, well, you sort of, in a way, you got to be pretty happy with that up against one of the heavyweights of the Mainland title, and you certainly didn't disappoint in putting up a fight in that one.
Oh, I'm just pleased with my boys, like, pretty much first teams that went together and, we strung together a good race, I managed to dispatch Bryce, well, I think he dispatched himself, and I almost went as well. Luckily I didn't. And yeah, it was pretty much 4 on 3, and that's probably our main game, was get rid of Bryce, because he's one hard man to get past.
Were you quite surprised they sit out the hot shot Bryce crossed the block man?
No, well, he was on the track.
They sit out Hadley.
Sit out Hadley, that's right. We hardly saw Bryce though, did we?
Well, I think it was about 3 laps in, and he put himself up and over the wall and glitched out. So yeah, I'm still pleased that we got that result. 2nd, 4th, and 5th. I'm happy with that. I mean, it's not a win, but it's a win in my books.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, the big important thing about tonight is getting the points, and of course, just making that top 8 with only one team missing out. It's always going to come down to the wire, and that certainly done some massive favours. Of course, your last race tonight, you guys coming up against the Hornets, so that one's going to be another big race for yous.
Yeah, and plus they're all mates too, so it's going to be a good one, that's for sure.
Yeah, a bit of a
Put
grudge match.
Put it all on the show.
Yeah, gotta love it. It's going to be a cracker of a way to finish tonight, that's for sure. So, yeah, all the best for that last race, and congratulations on what was a pretty strong effort up against that team, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, cheers for that.
So there's the thoughts there from the Palmerston North Punishers captain of Brad Curran as we just kill a bit of time now and wait for all these protests to get sorted out and see where the points situation lands us, because I know that things are going to be fairly close with that THD team and the Punishers on making that last spot.
Yes, I think it will be quite a tight battle on points. Who that unlucky one team is that will miss out tomorrow.
Yeah, two riders. We'll tell you what, we'll drag up spokesperson for the Greymouth Grizzlies. I have absolutely no. Oh, he's dodged us. He's dodged us. Okay. Oh, he's Niven's gone live, so. He's dodged the bullet.
Niven's on the celebrations, is he?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're showing a protest or not in there. I don't know. But Niven's currently live in their group chat. So.
Oh, Brandon's in the waiting room.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll drag him in. Of course, captain for the Greymouth Grizzlies. I did what you said, bro, and he avoided that as quick as he could there, Blair Richardson.
Yeah, no, he's a useless prick, that fellow.
He
tried to set him up for an interview, but he didn't want it.
He dodged that bullet very quickly, I tell you. Well, a commanding couple of races there for you boys. You've got to be happy with your qualifying night's efforts.
Yeah, not too bad. Bloody Bryce doing his typical things, rolling over in the second race. Wouldn't be our team without that.
I'll tell you what, though, the old CRC chassis took a hiding in that one from the tanker.
We're not allowed to talk about that due to my lawyer's not present, bro.
How good.
Yeah, no, it was definitely challenging though, like not having 2 key people there tonight with Liam and Regan. Hopefully one of them will show up tomorrow night for us.
Hey, Brandon, do you want to see something funny?
Oh, what's that, mate?
Watch Discord. See how quickly he bails from the waiting room. Said he's gone, mate. Didn't last long.
Can you take him straight in here?
Yeah, I can, but
Yeah, come on.
I just got a message from you before saying they were keen as for a chat. It seems
Yeah,
the
nah.
complete opposite of that. But
Oh, no.
anyway, mate, a perfect start to your championship, and sit back and wait now for tomorrow night, the quarterfinals. You guys are probably going to be facing either the 7th or 8th qualifier, I'd say, with the way that your first 2 races went.
Yeah, well, that was the main goal because obviously you don't want to verse Coyotes yet. Still need a few more races for the boys to get up to scratch. A couple of them haven't run the mod before tonight, so that's definitely made shit interesting as well.
So
yeah.
so you basically you sort of think the Coyotes are the standard of this one if you don't want to race them so early?
Yeah, I reckon they're definitely a final team. Yeah, but yeah, obviously it's teams racing, anything can happen. Yeah.
Nice, there we go.
So you're right, you'll be certainly lining up in that first quarter final tomorrow night with plenty of confidence. So yeah, all the best with that race, and hopefully we get to have a chat to you after the race. But on
Yeah,
a
no.
positive note, mate, and not a disappointment.
Either way, it's good to come up and have a yarn, you boys, eh? But yeah, no, hopefully we'll do it with the win.
Yeah, cheers. We're just
Yeah, boy.
we're just on a bit of a hold up at the moment, I think, with waiting on a couple of protests and then the outcome of those. I don't know if it's going to change much, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess you'll find out.
Yeah, too right. Well, cheers for popping in anyway, Brendan. We appreciate the chat, and give Blair and James a big hello from us. And,
Yeah, no worries.
yeah, cheers,
No,
mate.
congratulations on the night, boy.
So, wait.
There is the Greymouth captain's thoughts on tonight.
Quite interesting, knowing they did pretty well considering a couple of them haven't run the mod yet until last night when they jumped off their little pracky teams. So it's good to see how strong they are considering they're quite fresh to the mod.
See the biddies just
Mincing each other.
having a bit of fun.
Oh.
It's the Morpeth Monarchy roll around doing laps and just wait for the official word from those protests. Of course, while we get a bit of a time, big happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yep.
It's it, mate. It's been a great Mother's Day.
I've got a bit of a point update on the points overall as they are tonight. So we got Greymouth obviously rounding out first.
He's a provisional, I'm guessing, mate.
Yep, provisional.
Yeah,
300 points. And dropping down to second is PhD Black, 165 points. In third, Coyotes close behind and with 150 points. And PhD and Morpeth Monarchy and the Hooligans all tied on 120. Then we'll go down to seventh. Got Rawati Ram Raiders with 95. And then the Punishers, 70. And then rounding out the 9 teams is the Hawke's Bay Hornets with 20. Obviously, the Hornets have another race coming up.
Wow. So,
That's interesting, eh? That not really how I thought the points would line up. I thought we might see a bit of a battle between the Punishers going into that last spot, but they proved their worth in that last race.
And we've got the results from the 2 protests. We've got Hummer with a 2-place relegation from their race against the Grizzlies for a pass on the pole. And we've also got Tiaraki with a 2-place relegation in their last race, for Rawati attacking on the pole line. So, a couple little infringements there, all sorted out. The Edmund team don't let much pass, not much slips past their ice.
So of course we'll get those points, the new confirmed points, I guess, there, Trent.
Yep, Stu's right, there we go. So, yep, the new confirmed points, we got Grizzlies in first 315, THD Black 165, Coyotes with 150, the Hooligans with 125, Moorpork Monarchy and THD White tied in 5th with 120. And we got down to 7th with the Rawadi Ram Raiders 90, the Punishers with 55 and the Hornets with 20. So yeah, a bit of an update there for the points.
Oh, that last race is going to be huge in the whole outcome of things, isn't it, with the Hornets?
Yep.
And the Punishers coming up against each other. And of course, one of these teams picking up a win in that one can put themselves ahead of that THD team and into the top 8. And, you know, if that... if the losing team maybe come home with a good points tally, that could also put them into the finals. I guess the Hornets really need to win that last one against the Punishers to have any chance.
Well, sitting on 20 points, that's not really ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 points is a big overhaul to come, isn't it? You need to really get 1 and 2 in that one. Because what's the current 7th place team?
90.
The Ram Raiders, 90.
90, yes. Oh, okay, yep. So basically it's between those bottom 3 teams to...
well, of course, the Ram Raiders, they're done for the night
done
too.
for the night, so they've just got to rely on results to go their way. And 70 points, they could be easily done.
What are the Punishers on there, Troy? Trent?
The
55?
Punishers are on, 55.
Yeah, see, so they only need 40 points. They just need a couple of cars in their top 5 to basically cement their spot.
Yep.
But fair bit of work for the Hornets.
We look to the Moorpork Monarchy and the...
Everyone else is basically fighting for qualifying position rather than qualifying place. Both these teams we'll see tomorrow night in that top 8. We can now confirm that. We just got to figure out who's going to finish where on the ladder.
And that is going to be a big thing because no doubt all of these guys further down the qualifying order will want to avoid the Grizzlies and the Coyotes for as long as possible. But at the end of the day, you know, to be champion, you've obviously got to take them out at some stage. So it's going to be a huge night tomorrow night.
Yep, Heavy Martin, and looks like Marcus Scott on the front row.
Nathan Curran behind too, so this is going to be interesting. We're underway.
Oh, and straight away Scott's got the jump. Heavy Martin gets pushed by the big on Matt Sloan.
And we got one out the track.
And you know what? The Moorporks, they're down a car already.
Yeah, Myers gone
Myers
early.
out the track. That's the wounding thing about racing around here is it's quite easy to get put under the track, out the track. So you just got to watch for those.
So Marcus Scott leads at Ethan Curran in 2nd, and at the moment Matt Stone's picked up 3rd. With a bit of damage to the 21. We saw him fed off Kiwi Martin, and Matua Shaw running there for the Moorpork Monarchy.
Oh, how good is it to see that 45 back out there in the online racing course?
Oh,
real life stock car racer in the 45H car, and can make
the real 45 out on track, mate.
Yeah, too right. Making his return to sim racing tonight for the Moorpork Monarchy. I guess that couldn't turn down that offer from Lord Moorpork himself, David Gray.
Yeah, well, now David Gray's on the pole line. He's got Hadley Boyce bullying him around. He's got to try and shake him because the leaders are coming up on him.
David, he's doing a great job.
He's
here
been
at the
pushed out wide. This is going to open the door here for... he's latched on quite nicely, is David.
He's going to keep it flat, I can tell you. He will not lift going into one here. He's got Scott, but it hasn't worked out.
Hadley picked him up a beauty.
Hadley doing a brilliant job. Matt Stone gets round the outside as well. Now Gray's got to try and turn defensive and help his blockers. His runners, sorry. of Matu
Yeah, and here we go,
Shaw.
Headley
There's a
Boyce is going to
shot.
pick
Shot
up
from
Kevin
Headley.
Martin.
Let's shot.
Oh!
Oh, and then David sort of, he's gone. I think
He's gone as
Kevin
well, I
maybe
think.
gone.
David Gray sort of inflicting a
he's
fair
back.
bit of damage on
He's
the
limping,
92.
though. He's limping. They're still running 1, 2, 3 here. The Coyotes. I think it's Karen now. Is Karen out in front? Marcus Scott in second.
Yeah, Karen is your race leader. With Marcus looks like he's going to take the race lead there.
Yeah.
You're running 1-2 pretty nicely.
David
Karen
Gray's
Hudson,
doing all he
David Gray.
can. Doing a good job.
Oh, he just slipped through the wrong side. Matt Stone's caught up as well. So the Coyotes are running pretty close here. 1, 2, 3. Stoney with a big shot there. Get out of the way, David Gray.
Well, they're only running now for
Matt
the
Shaw.
Monarchy. It's Matt Shaw.
He's the one runner for the Monarchy, and he gets pushed wide here by Boyce, the sole blocker for the Coyotes.
Domination here from the Coyotes.
Can David Gray pick him up? Just slots in front, just to save his teammate there. But a fair bit of work to be done as Kevin Martin gets pushed out the way from Curran and Marcus Scott.
Second race that Bolton set out tonight. I don't think he's
Yeah,
laps,
no, Bolton hasn't done any laps
Well,
tonight.
the Coyotes, they won their first one convincingly. There's not breaking something that works. Yeah, David Gray's chasing down Ethan Curran. Doesn't have the pace for him. And
No,
he's
Ethan
taken
Curran, he's
care of
full
again
speed, this guy.
by Boyce. So Boyce is doing a good job of just annoying the heck out of David Gray. Lord Moorpork himself.
Yeah, Ethan's
It
just
comes up on Kmart.
doing a brilliant job.
Kmart
there.
just no.
Wounded there. That car's just
yeah.
It's going to need a full rebuild overnight, mate, for tomorrow's quarterfinal.
Oh, it's a big shot! Oh, huge from Kmart!
Kmart
is
on
out
the
the track.
race leader, and he's taking himself out while he's at it, I think.
Yeah, I think he has left the stadium,
Yep,
folks. That was
so the
huge.
Moorporks down to the 2 cars, and that means Headley Boyce has got free run of David Gray here.
David Gray.
David drives out of that nicely.
Ethan Curran, he's going to come round, and well, it should almost be checkered flag time. Yeah, and a dominating race. Oh, Matt Stone's going to get it done, so Matt Stone picks up the win for the
Convincing
Coyotes.
one there by the Coyotes.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 for the Coyotes. How
And
how
five.
about that?
And 5, so that's massive points all again.
Massive point all there.
But as we know already, the Monarchy, they booked themselves in to the finals already, so
Well, we've seen King B munch plenty of hot dogs in his time, and I tell you what, Scotty Myers and Kmart went and joined him in the stands.
yeah, too right. Yeah, of course, losing numbers early, it's a big big loss here in teams racing. We all know that. And Nash's downhill in that strong lineup of the Coyotes, proving going to be a strong force to reckon with come finals time tomorrow night. So, what are we up to now? We're already up to race
8, I believe,
race
or
8.
9.
Yes, we are. We're going to see the Degenerates for the second time tonight. And well,
Yeah.
they will be looking to do all they can points-wise against the Holland Hooligans in their second
Well, the
outing.
Holland Hooligans too. They only just took their win in that first one.
Yeah, and they, the old protests, they keep everyone guessing. So hopefully this time it's going to be a nice, clean race, and it's not going to be decided upstairs. So this is our second to last race for the night. Teams everything to race for, to lock themselves in. It actually looks like no one's here for the next race, so may have a bit of time to kill. Anyone in the wings? It looks like we've got David Gray, of course, the man himself.
Here we go. Give
There he
us
is.
a hooty hoot there.
Give us the hoot nanny, David.
Hey, how's it going, boys? All right?
Yeah, Mr. Lord Morepork himself, mate. You are battling away there with the tanker on the bowl line on that one.
Yeah. We always knew it was going to be a hard battle against the Coyotes. They're, like I said at the start of the stream and the interviews, they're a fucking very well experienced team, and they gel together bloody well. So yeah, it was good a learning experience, especially for us boys. Like I said, first meeting together. A lot of the boys haven't teams raced much, or I haven't teams raced much. I think this is only like my fifth meeting doing it, so that was good for a bit of experience. I tried my best to hold off. Hadley was just being a fucking pest as usual, so good on to him. Good on him, man. It was fucking, he drove very well and did well pissing me off, so gotta love it, eh? But nah, like I said, those boys they're fucking on. They're unlucky to lose Scott in the first corner of the first lap, so we're always going to be up against it. But I thought we held our own, not too shabby.
No, you bought the fight, definitely, bro. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's a true Morris can get a phone call and pisses off, eh?
Yeah, try to do the team well, and that's what it's all about, is putting on a show. So, yeah, I forgot to come and jump in after that first race. So as you can tell, I was pretty fucking ecstatic. I think all the neighbours knew that we won that first race. So that was all good. Against the THD boys, she was hell of a race. I didn't even know Julian was up on it was the lead car that last corner. I just put the shot in, being a mong, and I thought I fucked it. And next thing, Sean's going, "Oh, we won." So. Yeah, obviously pretty happy, bro, the way we gone. We're just looking to come and have a bit of fun, but to pick up one win against a very strong THD team, yeah, we're pretty happy with that. So, hey, roll on tomorrow night.
I can tell you the wash up in the points from your group. Of course, the Coyotes have taken out both races, obviously finished up 325, but the newly formed Moorport Monarchy, you guys have got the job done. You finished second in the group on 140 and into the quarters tomorrow night, and no doubt the Heavenly Disciples, they're going to be joining you guys as well, because they've finished up on 120. So, mate, that group, you called it the group of death earlier in the chat, but turning out you guys had a great night on debut, and, well, finals to look forward to now.
Yeah, obviously pretty excited for that. Obviously the game plan changes. A lot of tonight's plan was just about finishing and getting points. Obviously I threw that out the window first race by putting in a fucking couple huge shot and eliminating myself last corner. But yeah, it's a whole different ball game tomorrow, first across the line. So hey, she's going to be exciting regardless of who we face, and there's going to be a lot of carnage. So yeah, can't wait for it. Bloody looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat, David, and we look forward to having another chat tomorrow night.
Yeah, cheers, boys. Thank you very much for having me, and yeah, always a pleasure to come and talk shit with you boys, eh? It's always a good time.
Get up the Monarch.
Cheers,
mate.
Cheers,
Give us the hoot nanny, David.
Cheers for the sponsorship too, Stu. We appreciate it. I love you, boys. I'll catch you up. Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Well, we're hoping to get Hadley, and we'll try and catch him after this race. Hadley, if you're watching the stream, mate, just stick around. We'll get your thoughts after this one. Of course, this race is going to be a biggie. The Holland Hooligans coming up. The Helpless Degenerates, of course, the two newly formed THD teams. And yeah, big massive shout out to Logan Carl Winiata, of course, at Winiata Customs for the paint jobs, team logos and everything. Of course, she's a massive team effort, really bringing these meetings to everyone as far as all the logos go, the border, and all the skins by all the skin painters and everything. Yeah, it's a
mate, this is the most professional, a lot of online racing simulation, buddy, streaming I've ever seen.
Mate, I love it. It's good to be part of, I tell you.
And I tell you what, but look, just looking at this race, sorry, it looks like the Holland Hooligans have won the toss. They've elected the outside, and I'll tell you what, Bert's pushed it right down low. Look at where Tegan Tory's starting.
Right by the pole line, eh? It's going to be interesting to see how this starts.
Yeah, because he's going to be one of the guys on the Hooligans dashboard, no doubt. Of course, Tegan Tory, plenty of pace on board that car, and this Degenerates team, they can definitely, upset some teams come tomorrow night if they turn it on. See if they can get the job done here against the Hooligans.
Well, straight away, Tory goes into Burt, and he's done the job. He's pushed him to the inside. Hutton. Oh, Burt.
JPH!
Oh, Hutton. That's opened the door for Dan
gets the
Patrick. We
lead.
saw him on grid 3 there. And Patrick's off into the lead, though.
Hutton in second too, so...
Yeah, Luke Hunter's chasing out Richard Joy in fourth. Oh, look at that. Hutton's gone wide.
Boy, can he put the bumper in? He lets
Well, he
Hunter
tried
go.
for the spin. Couldn't quite get it. Oh, he just gets attacked there. Tory puts the
there's a
bumper
big
into
shot.
Joy.
Clinton.
Oh, that's a bit of a mistake there from Kinton, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that a bit wrong, as we can see
He's just got
JPH on the
Cardwell.
blocks.
Yep. Cardwell's going to slow up. He's going to have to take care of JPH here.
This should be interesting. Plenty of experience here. Looking to hold up
Dan
Patrick.
He won't want to slow up too much, although the on hooligans, they've got another cover. JPH has a go. Patrick misses. Bert's just trying to hustle there with JPH.
Oh, and it's smart racing there from JPH. Of course, that's going to put Hunter through to second. So now Patrick leading the way for the hooligans. We'll try and pick him up.
Well, Aaron Hudson was in third for it, but he's dropped down to fifth. Tory and Joy in fourth and fifth in the
Points.
race.
That's what they need. Another point effort here.
Dan Patrick, though, out in front. He was the lead man in the last race.
Not much
For
pressure
the
around
hooligans.
him. Doing it
He's
easy
got
at the
Cardwell in
moment.
front of him, too.
Bit of support. So who is blocking?
Still holding the lead pretty comfortably.
Oh, here we go, JPH. So this is a big moment. Big moment in the race.
Done a good job here. He keeps it tight, Patrick. And Cardwell just pins it up again.
Bert doing a brilliant job there, holding up JPH, taking
Still
him
let
out.
Luke Hunter through, which is fine in a way, because there is another hooligan block car further up the field, which looks like Tegan Tory might have just taken care of him. Hinton now up on JPH.
JPH, he needs to let him go. He needs to just worry about the next car. Oh, Hutton, big
Oh,
shot
Hutton,
there on
big
Hunter.
shot there, yeah. So it looks like Hutton's in the block roll. Have we got one spun there? One of the hooligans.
Come on, pick up your leader. There it is, Patrick.
Goes through on
JPH.
JPH again.
Dodges them down the outside.
Now Kinton's going to run in front of Dan Patrick here. This is a great job for the hooligans. No one else on the pole line for the THD team.
No, I can't say I've
JPH.
seen a blocker at all, yeah, other than Jesse.
I think it's just JPH, and he's coming under plenty of pressure out there. Those hooligans,
Yes,
they're
yes.
holding him up, as we can see him here. On your screen, Hutton.
Oh, look at this. Around the outside.
Oh, he's
Can
got
he
a shot! Oh!
What himself out!
And
Oh
it's
my
like Kinton.
gosh!
It wasn't even the race leader.
Oh, that was
And
interesting.
there goes the block man for the THD.
Some magic
JPH
tricks.
gone out the track.
Looks like Tory's dropped down the pole line now.
He's got three of them to deal with.
Yeah, well, he's got.
Patrick
Could he get away here, though?
Oh, he
Could he
actually
get a
gone
shot
through the big bumper. Here comes Tory, the brake check.
Tory's doing a brilliant
Tory's
job here.
still doing well.
Let's go,
considering
Kinton.
he's got...
He's
They
now
just-
going to cover Tory. Dan Patrick goes through.
Oh, Tory gets past.
Here he
He's
goes,
got
a big shot.
Oh, big shot! Connects. Where's
Tory
the
is
lead
being a
runner?
menace.
Well, he's
Hunter.
about half a lap away, though.
Tory's just proven to be a menace. He's so goddamn. He's gonna get. Oh, he's gonna get latched on here by the look.
Dan Patrick's battling his own team here in a way.
Tory now, plenty of damage. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything. Patrick laps counting down, but Tory's not going anywhere.
Well, Kinton's chasing Tory down as well.
Buckle up,
This is a
turn
drag
three.
race.
Buckle. Oh,
He saw him coming. Tory's
Tegan's
wound
blown
himself
himself
in.
to bits.
Yep, lost the wheel as well for good measure.
Yep, he's gone.
And he's
out of
over.
it. See you, son.
And well, that could be race done, is it there for Patrick? So the degenerates, they've gone full steam. They're
Dan
eliminating
Patrick has
themselves.
A nice smooth drive there.
I think that's race over, is it? Yeah, it
It
is,
is.
in fact. So well, it's a decent point source still for the degenerates. They're coming home second and third. But
Yep.
the hooligans, 1, 4th, and 5th, locking them. Oh no, in fact, yeah, it will be. Because
Yeah,
Bert,
1, 4, 5.
yeah,
Yep.
Bert will pick up that 5th spot. finish there.
Good blocking there from Bert as well.
He done a great job.
Yes, Bert was proven to be a headache. Even T, and he had 3 of them all there at once and was still managing to pick up the car he needed. But
Wow, what a race that was. So, 1 to go now.
the big one, the
Tell you
decider,
what,
I'd say.
we'll just drag in Hadley quickly while we get this quick opportunity. Hadley, are you there, mate? You there?
Yeah, bro, we got you.
Thoughts, mate? Massive couple of races tonight, dominating performance. You guys, you'll be looking forward to tomorrow night.
Yeah, that shot on Scotty Myers off the start was a pretty lucky one. I was able to just pick him up, throw him over the fence, and well, if there's no coming out of that one, especially with the Glens fence not being existent with these mods, so quite a lucky one. And then I didn't see what happened to Kev, but I did pick him up at one stage, but I don't know if that damaged the car enough to actually line it up for anyone else. But yeah, the boys are happy as, just playing it smart again, just again points all across the line.
Yeah, too right. It is the points game course first night, and I can tell you what, the way things are shaping up, I think fairly confident that you guys and the Grizzlies, you're going to finish 1 and 2, so you're going to avoid each other, all things going well tomorrow night until that big final. So, mate, it's shaping up. It's shaping up to be a huge night.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, I mean the hard part's done. So unfortunately, it's only one team that doesn't qualify. But you know, it seems to be that we've secured the points that we wanted to, and yeah, got the boys running good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Just sort of just cruising around. We'll make sure that everything's good to go. Bolton come in. He'll be ready to go for tomorrow. So if need be, that means we've got another car there. So. Yeah, looking forward to it. We just thought it was a smarter idea, really, just to leave Bolton out for
yeah,
tonight.
we've lost the server.
We've lost the server. We've lost the server.
I'm actually I'm on the driver's interview screen again, so we're all good boys. So shot Hadley. Massive
good Hadley boy.
Massive couple of races, mate, and you guys on fire, and yeah, big night tomorrow night.
Yep. The points are done, but the hard part is restacking in those quarters, semis, and semis and finals. So hopefully our heads are screwed on again, like it was tonight, and yeah, we should be in for a good shot.
Yeah, awesome. Well, cheers for
awesome, bro. Well done.
Cheers for dropping
well
it.
Done, bro.
Dropping it, Hadley.
Guys.
We better catch up with these other blokes and a bit behind on our interviews. So
sounds good. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, mate.
All the best, bro.
All right, we'll drag in Stubbsy, the captain of the Degenerates, mate. Massive battle out there tonight, and just couldn't quite get it done, but certainly done enough to make that quarterfinals tomorrow night. You boys will be pretty happy, yeah? Hold your head high still.
Yeah, bro. Pretty proud of the team, You know, never raced together, and it was huge effort from all the boys. Good race, I thought.
Yeah, no, you've done well. Absolutely.
So, now it gets nervous for tomorrow.
Yeah, now it all resets and the nerves are back again.
Yeah, it resets.
Yeah, it only gets worse from here too. Of course, quarterfinals, it's elimination racing, and yeah, we all love that shit.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, huge scenes tomorrow. I think
the whole mind changes, yes, because it's no longer about points, mate. First across the line, and yeah, that's how it's done tomorrow night.
Yeah, bro, that's the one, because we were just trying to race a bit smart tonight with the points and make it through for finals. So, and we've done that as a newbie team. I'm pretty happy with that, man.
Yeah, so that's job done for sure. And mate, appreciate you coming in for a chat with us tonight on all 3 occasions, I believe. So, yeah, congrats to you and the boys, and we look forward to seeing you out on track tomorrow night.
Cheers, bro. Good stream too, man. Keep it up.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Beauty, mate.
Good Jordan, bro.
All right, we look to drag in team captain of the Holland Hooligans. It's a bit of a mouthful. Bert Cardwell, mate, congrats on the win there in that last race.
Yeah, cheers, Chief. And by the way, we always try to be a mouthful.
There you go.
Hey, it was a better race that time around. Obviously, the race against the Rawiri Ram Raiders, you left it to the last minute, but that one you controlled from pretty much the get-go.
Yeah, just we don't really go into it with a plan. It's just let the race be a race for a few laps and see what unfolds. But me old mate Shorty at the back there, obviously giving us a little bit of respect by jumping on the block straight away. So thought I'd do the same. Repay the favour.
When you saw him on the blocks, you just pretty much had to hustle him through. And seeing how they raced that first one, they sort of that once they're dedicated to running, no matter whether they're coming fourth or fifth, they seem to stick at it. It's just a case of basically making him your best friend.
Yeah, pretty much. And if I wasn't able to stick with him and keep him busy, then the next guy up the chain, just as the laps go on, and the further back you are, start to drop off. But keep inside of fifth place because that's where the points are, especially on night one.
Beauty, mate. Done the job very well. And
having Tegan send himself to the sixth dimension helped us.
Definitely.
He was unlucky to
fifth place thanks to that. So shout out to Tegan. Hope the sixth dimension treats you well.
Awesome. Oh, cheers, Bert, for coming in for a chat tonight. And all the best for tomorrow night. And no doubt we'll catch up for a chat at some stage.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be watching the stream back when I get back to the hotel.
Bit
Awesome.
of fresh set of cloggies out for tomorrow, mate.
Whew. Some Dirk Van Dyvenbote to walk on music.
Good man.
Up the aubergine farmer.
Awesome.
Well done on tonight, mate.
Cheers for putting everything on and spreading it to the world, mate.
Yeah, no worries. It's a pleasure, and like I said earlier, big shout out to all the team at Kiwifactor for getting all this racing going, and of course we just take care of bringing it to everyone. You guys do all the hard work with organising everything, and it may look easy from the outside, but certainly a bit of a mission to organise everything.
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
So we go on. The last race of the night, Hawke's Bay Hornets.
We smashed out the program. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well ahead of time. Of course, this race was scheduled to start at 8:45. Well,
good.
Current race time 8:18.
We'll send someone over the club rooms now, get that unlocked. We'll be ready to go as soon as the checker flag drops.
Yeah, of course, this will be the last race broadcast for the night. We won't worry too much about the all-in race. That is just a bit of a slugfest, and
though this is it's quite good that this is the last race and the way it's panned out in the program, because Hornets are sitting on 20. They need a win. They need a win to get through. What are the Rawaris sitting on there, Trent? I think you said 90.
90, I believe.
90. So they need a second, a fourth, and a fifth at least to even to cause a runoff.
Yeah.
That alone's quite hard asking, but
you touch on that point, Stu, the runoff point. Could we possibly see that happening?
Well,
that's
love
one
the runoff
thing.
in teams.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, because we love a runoff 2 versus 2. Could it happen? These guys are about to go to war once we get the magic tricks out of the way.
It's the way the program's ended. We've got the Punishers are still not even qualified yet. They're still sitting on 70 points, I think you said. So they only need the 20, but we've seen it before where teams have failed to score a point.
Yeah. And these guys, I think these Hornets, they sort of underperformed in that first race, so they'll be looking for blood. Of course, the Punishers, they certainly turned it on in their first race, coming away with a brilliant result. We heard from Brad Curran earlier, and he was extremely happy with that result from the boys. First time ever racing. So, 8 teams racing. We got to love it, especially when you get to that last race of the night, and not everything has been decided yet.
Right. So what do we got? Henson on pole, the 55p, and then we've got the 2NZ and the 3NZ from the front for the Hornets. Aaron's on the outside of the row 2.
Not 22p. well, sitting row 4, of course, Brad Curran.
Captain Brad Curran looking to stir it up.
Right.
Pace car pulls off.
Last race for qualifying night. Mainland title. We are underway.
Oh, look at that. The 3NZ a profit. He went back to the lead and he's been sent there.
He's
so it will be... Well, Curran's actually popped out as the lead Punisher.
Oh, and a big shot here on Miles. Oh, it's massive.
Over he goes, but he lands on the wheels.
They both landed.
Peter May now, your new race leader, but look at Jessup.
He's going to wind him
up.
Oh, sets him!
Peter May is in the hot dog stand.
Peter May's going for a hot dog. Remember, the Hornets really need a win. They're already a car down.
That's punishing for them at the moment.
Well, the Rowdies be watching this with a bucket of popcorn and loving it.
Hanson leading the way for the Punishers, and as it stands, you just said it, Stu, those Rawati boys, they will be loving this result. Could this see them go through?
Punishers 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Curran's dropped back to a block roll. We saw him with a couple of good feed-offs. And there's your first 3 there. Kevin Miles is your lead Hawke's Bay Hornet car. Curran's still even in 5th. Or has he dropped to 6? He's dropped to 6. But either way, it's a 1, 2, 3 for the Punishers at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's looking comfortable too at the moment. Great teamwork. James Prophet now in front of them.
Henson's just put himself in there a bit.
Yeah, Prophet took an opportunity there. They managed to all skate through.
Oh,
so Cummins just led him to the wall. Give the boys a bit of breathing room. They can afford to.
So Jessup now leading the way, doing a great job. Hanson right in behind. And well, that driver you spoke of early, Tama.
He's dropped to a block roll, which is fine. He's still in 3rd, but he can afford to just jump off the pace.
He's going to hold up Miles a little bit, maybe just give that leading combo a little bit
Miles
more.
gives them the...
he'll pick him up.
Oh, he's going to
Here we go.
Oh, big shots!
Got him a beauty.
That was massive, so
Looks
the
like Miles grabbed
2NZ.
the gear and he's off though.
Bit of
The
damage on
2NZ's
board.
just going for it, mate.
Look at that side rail.
Taking a few big minces and it's still going.
Remember, the only way the Hornets can qualify here is with either a win or a 2, 4, 5.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good at the
Not
moment.
looking flash at all.
No.
With the they're
Jessup
running
doing it comfortably, isn't he, at the moment?
Oh, he certainly is.
1, 2, 4.
He looks to come
There you go,
around.
so Summer's got Profit, pushes them
Okay.
wide.
Beauty.
Right
Thomas
front's
gets
gone
stuck
on,
out of the way
on the
there.
Profit car.
Yeah, massive damage, and it gets hard from there trying to stop someone.
Jessup takes Tierra McEwen. Hanson goes through the lead now.
Plenty of
Again,
teamwork.
Punishers can just afford it a little bit. They don't want to get too
Miles
complacent.
now. Miles, he's now sitting in second, so
He's moved right in behind.
he's 2 seconds back, but he is looking to close down
Jessup's
that
chasing
gap.
him.
So Hanson
First car
there.
to get up here is
Jessup just
Tama.
Waiting for that mistake to pounce on Kevin there in the 2NZ.
Alright.
As he comes
There
up
we go.
to Tama. See what he
Right
can
on
do
board
here.
for 2NZ. Outside of
I
Tama.
think he's got. They've got
Plenty of attention there.
great work there by
See
Tama.
Jessup underneath him.
Goes back into second. Oh, big shot though!
The tank's gone.
That has eliminated him.
Gone. So there goes your 3rd place, Justin Jessup.
So
Out of the race.
Being
Wow.
chased down now by McEwen.
Oh, and a big shot by McEwen's out the track.
Oh no, that's
McEwen's
absolute
gone.
carnage.
The
Sorry.
Hornets
Damage
down
to the
yet
Hanson car
another
as well.
number.
Oh, I tell you what, he backed himself around the outside of Profit. Still got the lead.
Yeah. Oh, big shot.
Oh, big shot on
Gagged there by
Miles.
Tama.
Oh, there goes another Punisher.
That's
So
another Punisher. And that
Hanson.
it could be
I don't know
dangerous
what-
there for the
I don't know what the
Punishers.
laps are looking like, but Hanson's
Oh, it's done. It's all over. Hanson's
picked up.
managed to bring it home.
Hanson
Oh,
brings it home. Oh.
Tell you what though, keep an eye on these points. Second place for the Hornets with Miles.
go back. It's gonna be Profit.
Remember, they need at least second,
We're only
and
gonna
fifth.
get like 3 finishes.
Oh, that could be
2.
Oh, that could prove the difference here.
3 finishes.
Three
We've got
finishes.
three
So they've got
finishes.
second and third.
So that's going
But
to
that only
be
gives them
65. That's
They
going to
need
be
a
an.
70.
Oh, they're going to be. How
They're
many
5
did?
short.
But they're 5 short.
They're 5 short of a runoff.
Oh, man,
but
what a finish!
McEwen has launched the protest request, so these are unconfirmed as of now.
So
I
what's
didn't see what happened to McEwen there, but
Nah, he was sort of ducked off straight away.
I tell you
Yeah.
what, though, if McEwen lodges a successful protest and he somehow, well, no, he's still not going to be recorded as a finisher, eh? So it doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, I don't know. They DNF'd. They can only take. They only had one finisher here, the Punishers, and that was the winning car. I mean, the other question is just like real racing, we have the rule where you can actually exclude the team for what we call a race-defining incident.
Well, there you go. So that's
So
going to
the
be
referees got a lot to talk about.
yeah, that's going to be an interesting moment in the wash-up of things because only 5 points separates the Hornets from the Rawiri Ram Raiders. Of course, any change in that result could see them qualify, and well, would that see the Punishers miss out? It would, wouldn't it? Because they were sitting below the Ram Raiders going into that one. So it's going to be interesting in the wash-up of that protest. But from us tonight in the comms box, that is going to be your qualifying night done and dusted. It's been a hell of a night's racing, and it's only going to get better tomorrow night, the big finals night.
Yep. Points are out the window now, so...
Yeah, of course, first cross the line tomorrow night, and those matchups are going to be huge. Keep an eye on the Facebook page for that quarterfinal draw, and big thanks to you, Stu and Trent, for coming along tonight, helping out with commentary. It's been a great night, and yeah, I look forward to tomorrow night and bringing everyone the finals from the Mainland Championship. It's going to be a ripper night.
Awesome. Cheers to have me on. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's quarterfinals, semis, and finals. That's for sure.
Yeah,
it's going to be a hell of a night.
You, bro. And it was a pleasure to jump in the comm box again, bro.
Yeah, love it. It's always hard to find people to come along, and when you do, with the caliber of you two, it's bloody great to run a teams meeting, that's for sure. So, from us here tonight, a big thanks to everyone tuning in, and we will see you all tomorrow night for finals time of the Mainland Championship. Of course, first race will kick off at 6:30, and we will be live somewhere around 6:15. Until then, we will see you all tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.